Hello? Hello? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, hold on. Everything. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. I set up a model reveal scene, and literally the only thing I put in it was the model in the background. Let me get the music in here too. Audio output capture. Oh crud! What is this? Well, hold on, wait. I gotta look at what my settings are labeled. Who are you? Can I just copy and paste you over? That would be great. That would be awesome. Yes? Yay? Preferably? Awesome! Okay, what a it's all part of the charm! Oh god, what a good debut, I know! The Glutz personality! I know. Alright, okay, hold on. Alright, we're doing it for real now! Everybody pause, hold on, wait. Hold on, pause. We're going back. No! I don't have tits set up on this screen. Don't redeem that yet. Okay, we're starting over! Alright, okay. Alright, okay. OMG, hi! Look, I got feet. Where I'm trying to do the normal thing, but I want to kind of like go faster. Because I'm very happy with the whole model, and I think it looks very good. Look, we got legs! I don't know, hold on. Look, I got gears and shit in there, and I got wires. When I move around, look at them wires go. Oh, I didn't have my steppies turned on. Yeah, so I've got a toggle for steppies, so I can do big steppies. and then I can toggle it, so there's not very many steppies. But look, I got legs. They're there. They're real. I've got a skirt. Aha. He. Hoo. Aha. He. Hoo. Ha. Me and my skirt against the world. Am I supposed to be going slower? A burnt ass wing. It's a very normal and not at all burnt wing, actually. There's no burns here. I don't see any burns. Do you see burns? I see no burns. I feel like I should be going slower. I feel like I'm speed running through this a little bit. And then I got that genuinely looks so cool. Thank you. And then is my torso. We ignore the part that clipped because I ran out of time. Because I kind of a little bit ran out of time to fix a couple of things. So anything that looks off, no it doesn't. I got arms, look. I can do multiple things with my arms. Look, I've got arm, they do the flappy dealy thingamajigger. But I also have, look at that! Hey! I can cross them! And then this is the part I was the most excited about. Hold on. Not this. Not the part I'm zooming into not right now. Not that. Look at that! Oh, whoops. Look at that! I have the gears and stuff working. I know I showed it off a little bit before. Why do I feel like I'm like crooked? Am I crooked? Am I crooked? Why do I look... Do I look crooked? Oh shit, hopefully that's an optical illusion. Okay. The gears, that... I don't know if this will show it off well. Hold on. Look, you can see behind them. They're completely transparent, kind of. Kind of almost. Kind of in a way. Almost a little bit. I think you're crazy. Alright, cool. I'm glad. I would rather be. Alright, big reveal. You guys already have seen the face, though. Hey! Hi! Hello! And I've got... Oh, yeah, I forgot to show it. I have... Look at my jangly... Hi! Oh, wait, hold on! Wait! Hi! Oh. Hey! Hi! How's it going? I made it! I did it! It's here! It's finished! Kind of. Hi! Oh, man. It looks really good. You should feel accomplished. Thank you! you! Thank you! Oh my god, dude, this was so hard. This was so hard for no good reason at all. I feel like the mouth isn't, fully working. I'm not sure why. I hope that it looks better on your guys' end. Oh, the details are awesome! Yeah, I'm glad! I'm now 100% officially a VTuber! Woo! As VTubers I get, I know! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really great. And it took, what, 100... What was it? 175 hours of work, or 177 hours of work, something like that. Like an insane amount of work on the rigging. That's not taking into effect the art. I want to show off. I've got toggles now. I've got toggles. Hold on. Wait. I want to show them off. I don't know how zoomed in I should be. Okay, hold on. Wait, look. Okay, I'll probably never remember to use these things. I'm gonna be so for real. It's never gonna... But I have them. I don't remember what any of them map to. Hold on. I can get angry. I can get totally pissed off. Whack. Oh, I can also cry and just be, like, generally very sad. This was kind of a pain to figure out how to do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to get into the weeds too much, but the crying animation that plays, like, right at the beginning and also right at the end was such a pain to figure out. Because the, way that normally people do it is they have an idle animation that plays when the crying is happening. But obviously I'm using my idle animation for the gears on my chest, so I can't exactly do that, so I had to figure out, like, a way to jerry-rig it. It's not set up properly at all. I have to say, it's not set up properly in the slightest. You barely remember your toggles for the PNG, you probably will. Fair. True. I'm showing all these off, but I'm gonna be honest, I have them all set to the number lock, and I have my dual PC setup is set up, by the way. So, I have my two monitors, right now, all set up. Yay. So, once I have to switch over to the second monitor, because I wanted to play a game, just kind of a chill game, because I'm so stressed. Once I switch over to that, I have to switch over my keyboard, so I won't actually have access to, like, any of these at that point. But I want to show them off anyway. I can be confused. Just confused as fuck. I like combining this with the arms crossed, just... you know? Dour. Just kinda... Oh! I can... Why is confused a toggle and not the default? How could you? That's so mean! What? I can't believe... I was gonna say the same thing! You guys are so mean! No! It probably, honestly, I've been spending a while doing these, oh crud, what are they called? Like the thumbnails and stuff, so I can make, thumbnails for my videos and stuff now. And friggin' all of them involve the friggin' question mark in some way. Because it's just like my default state. You're so fucking right. I'm not gonna lie. We're just telling reality. Rude. What else do I have in here? I don't even remember. Oh, I've got two eye-based ones, so I can do like the excited, like the waka waka excited eyes. And I can do... Oh, turn off, please. And I can do... Heart eyes, motherfucker. Just being so in love. So anytime I bring up my favorite characters and whatever, if I ever talk about Bastion, my love. I also have. What does this one do? Oh, the bald. Yeah. Okay. As per request, I wasn't actually gonna do this. It took me a while to figure it out, but as per request, I did in fact get a bald model. So I do have A bald, it's a redeem, too. You should be able to redeem it. I think it turns me bald for 5 minutes. I think you might have to double check that, though. Wait, Bastion Irish. Yeah, Sebastian from Stardew Valley. That's my preferred bachelor. So I call him Bastion, because I think that's a really cool shortening of the name Sebastian. Wait, which Bastion did you think it was? What Bastion did you think it was? Which Bastion? From Overwatch. Is that the robot guy? That would be kind of perfect, I have to say. Anyways, Paul! Yeah. I can also just flip the hair behind. I was gonna give you guys the option to do that on me, to just flip my hair back, but I wasn't sure if you guys would want it, so I haven't. Oh, I also have, it is the robot guy, and he has a small bird friend! Oh, we're so compatible! So literally your foil character. Wait, should I start getting into Overwatch literally just to play Bastion? Is he a good character? Is it worth it to do that? Bastyra is your ship name? Actually, I kind of like that. That actually sounds kind of sick. I'm trying to fix the model a little bit. Hold on. No, he's evil! He's evil! Why is he evil? What did he do? Why would he be evil? He's a robot with a little bird. Robots with little birds can't be evil. That's not how that works. Does Tits work yet? Tits work, hold on. Tits works on, oh, hold on. Okay, I believe. Give it a shot. This is, by the way, I wanted to show off I got all new, screens. It's all new screens now. Sorry, I'm like flipping back and forth. Is Tits work? Hey! Hell yeah! Don't worry, ask Jay when he gets here. Gotcha. It does work! Yes! Oh, that's awesome. Wow. I'm trying to get it so I'm not, like, constantly looking up all the time. Hold on. It's gonna be a lot of fiddling around with this for, like, the good, first couple of streams while I try to figure this out, by the way. I'm gonna bring you down a little bit. That looks a little better. Yeah, Tits works! So now you guys can throw stuff at me. If you so choose. You don't have to throw stuff at me. You could very much choose not to throw stuff at me. That is also an option. You can not throw things. I would be totally fine with that. But you can also throw things if you want. And I should have it set up a couple of different ways. Oh my god! Can you see YouTube chat? Ah, I didn't know that I had people! Shit! Why isn't that working? YouTube chat is supposed to be on my streamer bot. Oh no, hi, I'm so sorry. Hi! I'm so sorry! You guys are supposed to be in my chat in OBS. I totally didn't see you. Okay, hold on. I'm putting you guys here, so that way I can also see you guys, so I can respond. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry! Hi, Party Life! Hi! Oh wait, and Uya? Tell me if that's the wrong pronunciation. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm the only one. Sorry. Thank you for being here! I have over 2,000 points for throwing stuff at you, Flame No. I have other redeems! You don't have to just throw things at me! Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so not used to people being over on YouTube. I totally forgot to check to make sure that my chat was working. That's my bad. How are you how's it going? How you doing? How's everything, been? Aw, did Hit Me not work? One sec. Let me make sure my, Tits is on. Twitch integrated throwing system, by the way. Twitch integrated throwing system, by the way. Twitch integrated throwing system. Not talking about breasts. I want to clarify that. You said something earlier, Willow, and then I realized I don't know that everybody knows that acronym. Buff. But yeah, I don't know why Hit Me wasn't working, so I'm gonna throw this on for a second. You guys are gonna be able to see my hitbox in a moment. One bit. 1 second. Ignore that. Ignore that. Redeem title. Redeem title, hit me. There we go. Okay. Alright, I think I fixed it. I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you for free so that way you don't have to spend your money again. Okay? Hold on. Hold on. Which is it? Hit me? Oh! Ah! Oh, 20 is so many! Oh, 20 is so many! Okay. Oh my god! 20 is way too many. Alrighty. There we go. I'm glad that things are going pretty good for you, party life. Oof, oof, oof. I did not say that acronym. Oh, crud, did I get you guys confused? I'm sorry. I'm gonna be so for real. I'm, like, so hopped up right now on adrenaline. I've been stressed about- I had, not completed all of my assets before stream today. So I spent, I woke up at 8 o'clock, I made myself breakfast, and then I spent, like, the 4 hours before stream just frickin' working on stuff. Just working on stuff constantly. I was trying so hard. 20 is not enough, make it 50. 50 is a lot! 50 is a lot! Are you sure? 50, I mean, I can make it 50. 50 is quite a bit, though. Also, I just noticed that nothing, my chat itself is not working at all. That's cool. Alright, so we're just gonna, it's gonna be a little scuff today, and we're gonna have to live with it. My bad! My bad, I apologize! You're right, I'm not sure what- I think that would brick my computer. I think that would brick- I'm streaming off the laptop. I don't know if but I can make it 50. Hold on. You guys are gonna see my hitbox for a second. Don't look at it. Don't acknowledge it. It's not there. It's not real. It doesn't exist. Amount to throw. There you go. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I didn't finish showing off my toggles! Oh god! I'm all over the place, I apologize. Things will be more normal next stream. I didn't finish showing off my toggles. I also wanted to show off, hold on. I also wanted to show off, because it doesn't work super well, but I wanted to show it off a little bit, is that I do actually, I set it up so I can lean. So I can lean back. Kind of. It works less good. And then I can lean forward. I can get all up in your guys' personal space. I can just stare. I can just stare right at you. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I have a... Hold on. It's a thing for when I make videos, like the video essays, like the M&M's video and stuff. I thought it might be good to have one of these. But I'm gonna be honest, the rigging on this was last minute, so it looks a little bit less good. I also like that it works a lot with like the crossed, fingers crossed. Hi. I also have. Do I remember what I put this under? I think it's this one. This is my favorite toggle that I've done, by the way. Hold on. Ready for this? It's just thinking. It is genuinely my favorite one. I don't know why I like it so much. I just think it looks great. Oh, and I can combine it with... It makes me so happy! It just makes me very happy to have it. I do this pose a lot IRL, so I thought it would be fitting for it to be one of my options to do. And I think it looks really nice specifically with the whatchamacallit, the button-up shirt. Also, the buttons on the button-up shirt are little gears, and I think that's really, I liked that. I thought that was a nice touch. I say as if I didn't frickin' do it myself. But yeah! So I got toggles. I also have, I would consider myself right now a little bit censored. Because technically, I found out that my design that I chose is not congruent with Twitch streaming standards. I guess you're not allowed to show underboob, which is a little bit frustrating. I wish that I had realized that before, so I did censor myself. But you'll see the uncensored. It's literally just the little window pane. But you'll see it uncensored before. The M&M's video is gonna be insane. 1 year in the making. The M&M's video is not gonna be. It's gonna be the lamest shit you've ever seen. Just made a gum wrapper heart on the first try. Hell yeah! Oh, I love gum wrapper hearts. Wait, that's so cool. Is it with the standard silver, the silver one? The silver one? So I did want more tits in that way. Yeah, eventually, they were a little bit more free. But I gotta stay true to Twitch censoring standards, I guess. So, how does it feel? How does it feel to be able to see my face for the first time and not have to guess the facial expressions from the PNG model? I don't even have the PNG model on my OBS anymore. Yeah, the extra, hell yeah. Oh, I love extra. Like the gum. I'm resetting myself 1 second. That's great. Extra, is that the one, it's also kind of like embossed? I think. Let me look up extra. Stream broke, tell me no. Tell me it didn't, please. Really? Fuck. For serious? For serious? Oh god, what am I looking? Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yikes. That's bad. It was gone like 10 seconds. Okay, well, here's to hoping that it doesn't do that again. Whoops. Whoops, my bad. I'm really kind of overclocking my computer a little bit here, I think. So I have to be a little bit careful, I think. I do have the dual PC set up, but I wasn't sure how the integrations would work if I ran the model off the second computer. So I'm kind of just trying to make it work here a little bit. We're trying to just make it work. I'm not convinced that it's going to very well, but I'm doing my best. Alrighty, okay. Alright! We are missing a toggle where Ira's hands move randomly for ranting. I know! I wanted to do something like that, but I wasn't able to do it in time. I ran out of time. Because I rigged the whole thing in the free trial. It was only 40 days. I wanted to have one where my hands were just kind of out and they would just like wiggle every time I moved my head, like how High does, where if I like move my head, it just like it just goes buck wild a little bit. I wanted to do that, but have it be so it was on my sides here. I thought that would look great, but I couldn't figure out how to do it in time. Sadly. But I think for doing the work myself, for it being a free model, I'm very happy with how it turned out. I'm very, very pleased. I'm trying to think. I was gonna do some like stories and stuff. You did a good job, thank you! I was gonna do some stories and stuff. But I can't remember which stories I wanted to tell, because I was gonna just talk for a little bit first. I was gonna do it, just talking, just chatting for like a good while, and then we were gonna play a game. I also wanted to do karaoke, but I wasn't able to get the karaoke assets set up in time. Sadly. I guess I could still do karaoke. I don't know. I mean, I could. That is... I don't know. Would you guys be interested in that? I don't think the mic is set up for that. Oh yeah, the emotes. You guys should have a good amount of emotes over there. I don't know how to get emotes on YouTube Studio. I'm pretty sure I have to be monetized first for that, so apologies. Apologies to the YouTube stream. I really wish I could fix my chat here. I'm not super sure why that's doing that. But yeah. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me double check, because sometimes I write down stories. One second. I already told you guys that I fumbled the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, right? Would you be interested in hearing that story again? I can totally do that. Let's see. It's alright. Thank you, Party Life. I've got fumbling the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I've got, the guy at work clocking me for being autism, despite that I have no autism diagnosis. This happens all the fucking time, though. Yeah, you want to hear the story about me fumbling the most beautiful woman I've ever seen? I will tell it again just for you, Party Life. Hold on, let me... There we go. I remember the autistic diagnosis. Yeah, I've had a couple. It's happened a couple of times now. I will tell you the story of fumbling the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. It's genuinely so upsetting to me. I, to this day, can't believe I did that. I cannot believe it. Let's see. Where do I start with that one? So I work a retail job. That's what I do in my I was gonna say spare time, like spare time from doing this, but frankly, it is my job and this is technically my spare time, so but I work this retail job. I don't often work on Saturdays. That is the busiest day, is Saturday. And I was working, I think, 2 Saturdays ago. I'm sorry, I'm remembering the story and it's hurting my heart. I was working 2 Saturdays ago and I have this thing where I try very hard not to look up at the line as I'm working. If my like scanning and stuff is over to the right and whatever, I'm just looking down, looking to scan, looking down, looking to scan. I do not look up at the line. I just kind of try to ignore it. It's just, it makes me so anxious. So I was basically just helping people over and over and over again. And then at one point, the person next to me is like, "Good job, you got the line down." I'm like, "Oh, great, okay, now I can look at the line again." I look up, I start to say, "Hi, how can I help you?" What I actually say is, "Hi, how can I..." Whoa! Followed immediately by me attempting to cover for my obvious lack of any social grace by going, "Cool glasses!" So this poor, again, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, standing in line, waiting to check out, gets to the front, followed immediately by the cashier looking up and going, "Oh, hi, how can I..." Whoa! Cool glasses! Really cool, where'd you get them? This poor fucking woman. This poor fucking woman. And then immediately followed by me going, "I'm so sorry," in the most solemn voice I could, which didn't fucking make anything better. It in fact made everything 10,000 times worse. And she's just like giggle laughing, like, you know that thing that people do when they're uncomfortable and they're just kind of laughing. So she's just like, "Yeah, no, I got them off Amazon. I guess they're pretty cool." And I'm like, "Yeah, they look great." Complete silence. Bagged up her 4 items, wrung her out. Was like, "Okay, your total is this. All right, you can take go ahead and take the receipt." Again, "I'm so sorry." Oh my god, it was so bad. Oh my god, it was so bad. I've never, and I don't like do this often, by the way. Like, normally, and she was so pretty. Normally I'm like a normal, mostly well-adjusted person, I would like to say. At least somewhat well-adjusted. Slightly. So this was bad. I went home and cringed about it for 4 days afterwards. Because it was real terrible. It was real awful. Oh gosh, that's a pretty big fumble. I know. I know. I know, it's pretty bad. I haven't seen her again. I hope I never see her again. I feel so bad. That poor woman. I also don't know why I felt the need to try to cover for myself. I could have literally just been like, whoa, and then been like, you are very pretty. Sorry I was caught off guard. I feel like it would have been, I feel like that could have been a normal interaction. I feel like if I was like, hi, how can I help you? Whoa, and then immediately went, oh, sorry, you're just really pretty and I wasn't expecting it. Sorry, let me help you out. I feel like that could be normal. I feel like we could both play that off, you know? I feel like she could be like, like, and I'm sure she gets it all the time. So she could probably go, yeah, I get that sometimes. And I'd be like, yeah, and we just have a normal cashy situation. It didn't happen like that. Sure fucking didn't. Anyway, welcome Party Life. I tell stories like this every week. I'm constantly fumbling social interactions. Usually not this bad. Usually not nearly this bad. But yeah. I think Flame and Willow, you can probably attest for me and my lack of social tact and grace. The poor lady, I know. I know. I feel bad. I do. And you wonder why you were plugged as autistic! What? I don't know. Was that a particularly autistic thing to do? Did I do a particularly autistic thing there? If it makes you feel better, I've been turned down 3 times. The same without even asking them out! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really rough. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. That's real rough, dude. Oof. How did they just like know? How did they just like know? Cause that's crazy. I feel like whenever I've been, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I've been turned down before. Whenever I've been turned down, it's always been like after I've like done something that confesses in some way. You know what I mean? Replaying a moment that could have been better in your head is also a sign speaking from experience. Yeah. That was a really bad 4 days. That was a really bad 4 days of me just ruminating on this poor woman. And again, she's never come back to the store. I kind of super hope that she doesn't. For both her sake and mine. Poor girl. I don't know, man. Oof. Oof, that's rough. Sorry. Actually, let me chug some water 1 second. Oh, I didn't realize that drinking water was gonna screw up my tracking. Ah, well. Isn't that kind of normal, though, to just know? To just know that somebody's, like, interested in you? I've never known. Not any time. Not once. Like, I don't think I've ever experienced a dramatic love confession. I mean, neither have I. Whenever I've confessed, it's always been sort of just, like, neutral. Just kind of like, here's, like, hey, by the way, here's this thing. And then they're very, like, kind about it. And they're like, oh, I don't exactly feel the same way, but I'd love to continue to be friends. I'm like, cool, sounds great. Thanks so much. And then we keep being friends. There's a couple of people that I've done that to. We're still very close friends. So, it's not necessarily dramatic, but also, they don't seem to, maybe they wait for me to say something? I don't know. And also, all the times it's happened to me, somebody has, like, very clearly and directly come up to me and be like, hey, I have feelings for you. Like, I would like to pursue something. I'm terrible at turning people down, frankly, but I don't know. I've never been able to tell. Not a single time. The first one kind of knew, the second one ghosted me, and the third one lied about having a boyfriend. See, that feels worse. The ghosting I kind of get. The ghosting I understand from like a psychological standpoint. The first one kind of knowing, I'm like, okay, and then they turn me down. Fair. Just fucking straight up lie. Oh no, I'm already in a relationship. That hurts. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm so sorry. Wait, so how do you date? You just like have a conversation about your feelings. You know? I have barely experienced shit. Fair. Except for one person who flirts with me and activates my panic. Yeah, fair. I also get that. That's not even what they said. Wait, am I allowed to ask? Am I allowed to ask what they say? If I'm allowed to ask. You do not have to share if you're uncomfortable. I feel like with friends, it's normal to have a convo with your feelings, but with random people, you kind of just know IMO. I guess? Okay, so, for full disclosure, you guys know, but I had a previous life during the pandemic. I had a different, content thing going on. I'm flirting with the idea of letting those guys know that I'm doing this, and then doing a video where I'm reacting to my old content. I'm just not sure that I want to because it uses my real face. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. No, not ads! Oh no, sorry, Flame! Oh, has it been 40 minutes already? Shit, yeah, it has. Ooh. They said, hey, let's stop, I'm talking to my boyfriend! So they're even more low-key about it! See, the thing is, if they actually had a boyfriend, I feel like that's like a killer way to like subtly let the other person know. If they actually had a boyfriend. But the fact that you found out later that they were lying about it makes it so much worse. Oh man. Oish. Would be great content, but I don't know if it's a good idea. You'll figure it out, but the content would be amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I think it would be great to do. I just don't know. You know? To be fair, all of the content is me in cosplay. I'm told that I look pretty different out of cosplay. So it's not like it's super my face. But yeah, I don't know. I'm debating it. It might happen, it might not happen. If it does happen, I also don't know if it would happen live. Like, it might be a YouTube video, so that way I can like cut around any embarrassing stuff. Buff. It was after a group hangout too. Oh, I'm feeling your pain, man. I really feel your pain, man. Oh man. Oh dude. I'm so sorry. That's rough. Oh man, my tracking gets so screwed up. Hold on, I'm just gonna There we go. So now I can drink. Woof. What was I saying before? Oh yeah! I had a previous life. I was a cosplayer. I did cosplay content. I got to go to KatsuCon, which was amazing, by the way. It was something I wanted to do since I was, like, very small. So I was very excited about it. And at KatsuCon, they do a thing called Masquerade, which is basically cosplay, but you do it fancy, so that way, like, you're dressed up. And I was doing, Persephone cosplay, where I had this, like, big white, dress with, like, flowers. I thought that I looked very pretty, but I wasn't able to get, like, the face paint and stuff to work, so I went in, like, already very nervous, and I was, like, low-key having a panic attack. Basically the entire night. A couple of people who knew my content found me, and they were like, hey, we'd love to hang out with you. And I was like, great, yeah. Full disclosure, I'm, like, low-key really anxiety. And they're like, yeah, no worries, it's fine. And we hung out for a while, we danced, we talked, we had a great time for like a good solid, maybe 2 hours. I thought ads were supposed to be 1 per hour. They are, but the first ad doesn't go on for 45 minutes, I think? Oh shit, no. Wait, why is it Hold on. Yeah, it is supposed to be every hour. I guess it's set for every 50-ish minutes. That's lame. That's not what I wanted. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't know if I'm able to fix that today. Because I don't know how to I don't know how to do anything. I'm trying to look to see, but my setup is so rough here. My bad, my bad. There we go. The worst part, though, they were randomly looking at me and asking me to do stuff like throw a football around. Why? Like, to what end? For what reason? Time for the fun to begin. Flame. 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 What does that mean? Flame? What does that mean? No! Not bald! Ah! I'm bald. Why are you throwing shit at me? God. Willow! That was you! The betrayal! God. I feel like when the ball toggle is on, you can really see all of the, a giant wrench. Yeah, I thought it would be fun to make, the throwable items, things like, I think it's a wrench, a hammer, and 2 gears, can be thrown at me. I think that's the bit. Oof, oof, oof. I'm sorry, I thought I'd fix your hair! That's reasonable! You know what? That's reasonable! That is a reasonable thing to do, but nah, the ball toggle is just on for 5 minutes. We love Ira, this is a fiction! Is it? No. I hope it looks okay. It really was a last minute addition. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I hung out with these guys for like 2 hours. I did not know them prior to this. They were regular commenters, so they regularly commented on my stuff. I think they might have been in the Discord as well. I was somewhat active in the Discord because it was COVID times, but I wasn't that active, I don't recall. So I vaguely knew them, but it was our first time actually meeting, like, physically in person. And, towards the end of the 2 hours, my anxiety was getting worse. I was having a really hard time. And everybody starts nudging one of the girls. And they're like, hey, you should give it. You should give it to her. You should tell her. You should. That was the only time in my entire life that I've ever clocked into the fact that someone might have a crush on me. And even then, I was thinking, no, I've got to be being egotistical about this. There's no way. But sure fucking enough, after about 20 minutes of watching these people not very secretly nudge this girl, being like, no, you should tell her. Now's the perfect time. You should tell her. We've been hanging out. You should tell her. Finally, she gave me a little note, like a little, it was a card. I think it got stolen, which is really upset. But it was a card that basically had like this confession written in it. It was very sweet in a way, but also it's one of those situations where it's like, I don't know exactly how to interact with this, coming from the background that we're coming from. So I believe what I did was I was just like, oh, this is very sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate, I appreciate it. I think I said some wild bullshit. I was just like, oh yeah, I appreciate, the affection. I really do. I'm sorry that I can't reciprocate it, but I really appreciate it. Real bad situation to be in, by the way. You basically said thank you to a confession. What the fuck else was I supposed to do? What would you have done? What would you have done? Seriously. You are a content creator, you make videos, you run into someone that you vaguely know about because of commenting and Discord, and they give you a confession. What do you do? What do you do in that situation? Tell me. Please, enlighten me. Why do you fumble so much? I don't know! I don't know. Why do I fumble so much? I wish I knew. I really do. I wish I knew. Hold on, I'm trying to fix myself here. There we go. I fumble a lot. I do. I fumble like normal ass interactions too, just like with people on the street. People I was talking about this last stream. People constantly just be talking to me. They just come up and they just speak to me. I don't know why. I just to be fair, it's also a potentially scary situation, considering that you probably did right. Thank you. Oh, my hair is back! Yay! Pouty bald eyebrows precious. If you redeem this too much, I'll get used to the bald Ira. It should have cooldowns. I'm not super sure. At this point, the hair feels more off than without hair. No, I like my hair! I spent so long on the hair! Look at how bouncy the braid is! When I nod my head up and down, you see how bouncy? I like my hair. Please don't take my hair away from me. But yeah, I just be fumbling shit left and right. It was, I had I keep saying like I was having like low-key a panic attack the whole night. Immediately after, full fucking panic attack, by the way. I had to call my parents. They had to come pick me up. It was like 1 a.m. Because Katsucon goes very late at night. Friggin', I was so excited, though. Oh. Hold on 1 sec. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, no! My phone hasn't been plugged in. Shit. My phone hasn't been plugged in. It's dying. Oh god, I need that. I need that to stream and stuff. Oh god, do I have anywhere to plug it into? Fuck. It's type 3 fun? What's type 3 fun? Wait, what does type 3 fun mean? I don't know that one. Please. Don't allow. Okay, we're back. RIP phone. I got it! So when you're not in your camera, your model sleeps. Yeah, I set it up that way. So that way if I like lose tracking because I have to go take care of something, it'll look a little bit more natural than me just like staring. Silver lining and all that. Type 1 fun is just fun. Type 2 fun is fun in retrospect. Type 3 isn't fun, but it's a fun story to tell. Yeah, the rest of Katsucon was great. I did also, all of the stories I tell are of me fumbling. Frick. Because I had a lot of fun. I met, at the time this was really exciting, but knowing what we know now about the guy, I should have been way more careful. But there was a guy, who was very, very popular, during that period of TikTok. This was end of 2019, beginning of 2020, so like right before the pandemic, happened. There was this guy, he was very popular for, okay, so TikTok back then used to be different than it is now. I was gonna say show of hands, but you guys can't exactly show me hands here. Do you guys know much about, like, what TikTok was like in 2019? Or are you more of a, like, post-COVID TikTok group? Or do you not use TikTok at all? Which is the objectively best answer, by the way, because TikTok is a freaking cesspool. They literally just hijack your mind. It's so awful. I'm not sure fun is so easily defined. I mean, it is a pretty useful shorthand, though. Boof, 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 boof. Never TikTok, never on TikTok, I don't have TikTok. Good! Keep it that way. That's so good for you. That's so good for your brain. Yes, please, do not do it. You didn't fumble the engineer. True, I did not fumble the engineer. That was the one and only time I did not fumble something. And I thought that I had in the moment. Actually, I have a couple of friends who send me videos on TikTok, and then once a month we go through them together, but I don't think I've ever scrolled myself. Good. Genuinely, it's a really bad app. It's good for social media stuff, for like content creation, because it's really good for marketing, but like the effect on the consumer brain is real terrible. It's real awful. And they also steal your data, which is something I'm genuinely very upset about. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that too much. I use YouTube Shorts, it's way better fair. But yeah, back in the day, because right now TikTok's pretty bad, but back in the day it wasn't like that. I was part of cosplay TikTok, which was a really different environment, and that was mostly what it was back then, because there was a period of time where they were transitioning out of Musical.ly and trying to be more mainstream, but they weren't quite there yet, so they appealed to the niche market of like nerds and tried to do fandom stuff to get people on. That's how I got on. I saw a video of another cosplayer on there, so I figured why not give it a shot. So I did that. But it used to be like way more focused on duets and stuff. So it was a very collaborative creating experience where you would post a video expecting that somebody was going to take it and add something to it. So like there were a lot of people who would post, and it was always like the side-by-side content. So there were a lot of like, they called them duets, where you would make content expecting it to get picked up. So that was I don't know if you guys know anything about the gamer furry war, but that was a thing on TikTok where it was a alleged war between gamers and furries, and the gamers would dress up in all of their like Call of Duty gear, and the furries would dress up in their fursuits. But it was a collaborative experience. So like somebody who was in a fursuit would have to like post a video of them in a compromising situation to allow the people in the gaming sphere to use that video to be like, oh, I caught one, boys. You know what I mean? So even though like they're like, oh, it's the war, it was such a like people would be posting videos of them like friggin', what was the one I saw? I'm trying to remember. There was a video of a gamer who was like, he did like a lot of special effects makeup, so he like looked like he was like bleeding out, and he was basically talking to nobody. And he did this whole bit where he had this one-sided conversation where he was like, hey, it's the end of the line for me. I know we're on opposite sides of the war here, but will you sit with me and let's smoke one more cigarette? Because, you know, they're gamers. They're like, let me smoke one more cigarette. Can I bum one off you? And it's like the silence is in between when you watch his video. It's just like, it's the end of the line for me. I know we're on opposite sides of the... Like, you know, like, it's very long like that. But then... Sorry, hold on, my eye is itchy. You would get these duets of furries coming in, and they would sit next to him in his, like, final moments or whatever. And they would finish the gaps in the conversation. So he'd be like, it's the end of the line for me. And the furry would be like, yeah, man, I'm so sorry, pal. And he's like, can I bum a cigarette off you? Sure, man, of course. And, like, there was an art to it where people would, like, pass cigarette off screen and drop it so that way you could take a cigarette from, like, it was such a different experience back then. Oh my god. It was so much fun. I was 19 during that. It felt very, like, artistic and very cool. Anyway, there was a reason why I was talking about this. I don't remember what it was anymore. I had a reason. I had a tie-in. What were we talking about before this? Something. What about furry gamers? I don't remember where they I think they were like formed a like resistance. They were trying to oppose the war or something like that. I remember the Gnomes versus Knights war, which spread to YouTube. Yes. Yeah, they reignited it a little bit with that. Yeah. But that never really quite hit the same on like the collaboration level, in my personal opinion, having seen both play out. I think the Venn diagram of those groups is literally circle true. Honestly, yeah, no, you're probably right. It was just one guy doing the duet with himself just once and Sue one without. No, but it was like a lot of people were doing that. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so you would end up like that became a hashtag. So on TikTok back then, you would get these little fringe groups of they called them tags, but it was like you would be like, hey, I'm setting up a tag for this, and this guy set up a mafia tag. He's like, I'm a mafia leader. And if you want, you can be part of my family. If you want, you can be part of like an opposing family, and we're basically going to gamer furry war this. So he would make all of these videos, like open-ended videos for people to duet to share with him this like collaborative experience of making these videos. It was so freaking... It was such a fun time. But yeah, I met him at KatsuCon. That was the tie-in. I think that was like 20 minutes ago now. That was the tie-in. I met him at KatsuCon, which was a big deal at the time because he had like 2 million freaking followers on TikTok from doing that, from setting up a tag and having everybody else be part of this mafia universe that he created. I was part of a couple of tags. I was part of, UA staff had a tag where people would be like staff members for UA, like they would just make up like oh, we need a janitor for UA. I'm UA's janitor. I had a character. I was part of a couple of other tags I can't fully remember off the top of my head, but yeah, like it was such a different experience. Now you go on and it's a lot of like, oh, trendy song. Here's a 60-minute short that I made where I'm discussing a movie in depth, but only within 60 seconds. Or here's a skit that I made, and it's a good skit, but it doesn't feel the same. You know what I mean? I don't know. Could just be me. Gamers versus furries versus Civil War. Yeah. Honestly though, a lot of the tropes they were pulling from were like All Quiet on the Western Front type stuff, like trench warfare. I think that's what they wanted to LARP. Honestly. But yeah, what an interesting time that was. This is part of the reason why I really want to like do a video where I'm reacting to my old content, because like the way that you made content on TikTok back then was so vastly different, and I think it would be cool to not only reminisce on my past, where I'm like, here's where I started, here's like the production quality changes here, and this is what was going on for me. I think that would be cool, but I also think it would be cool to be like, and this is when this tag was trending, this was when My Hero Academia was popular, this is when Dream SMP happened, and everybody started to do Dream SMP stuff, you know? Like, because it's a pretty good little microcosm for that. Am I autistic or something? What are y'all talking about? Fair. I'm talking about old TikTok. Old TikTok and the kinds of content that used to be made. Just like very different experiences. Anyway, how long's it been? About an hour. Should we switch over to unpacking? Hydrate. I shall hydrate. I wanted that to do something. I ran out of time. You guys are gonna see in the upcoming month or so, there's gonna be more emotes, there's gonna be like more redeems and stuff. I really ran out of time. My bad. Hydrate! You guys know the rules. Party life, you don't know the rules, so you get an exception today. But I'm gonna explain the rules. If you stick around, this is how it goes. If hydrate is redeemed, I'm not gonna be the only one drinking alone. Okay? So if I'm drinking, you're drinking, okay? We're all getting hydrated together, all right? So go grab a glass of water or a glass of juice or something hydrating, not vodka. Okay? We've had this conversation a couple of times. No vodka. Something hydrating. And we're gonna just take one big gulp, all right? All right, I'm gonna let myself sleep because this is terrible. I got Gatorade. Good, yes, that is a hydrated. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you. Normally they fight me. Normally I get fought. Normally they're like, I'm gonna drink vodka. That's water. Thank you. Gatorade is a great option. Gatorade, yes, get those electrolytes in. Yes, thank you. Anyway, everybody ready? We're all gonna take one big gulp in 3, 2, 1. All right. I actually ran out of water. That kind of polished off the rest of my water. Well, alrighty, okay. Yeah, I think we can switch to, it's one person called Judas. You guys have also fought me where you're like, I'm gonna drink soda. Soda is not a hydrating liquid. Soda is an actively dehydrating liquid. Please drink water. Buff. Alright, I think I'm gonna switch over to unpacking now. So give me just a moment. I'm, excited to play this game, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, I wanted to show this! I wanted to call attention. Look, I've got new screens. I've got a new starting soon screen. And then this is the new just chatting screen. I have the old one also. So if we ever decide that the old one is a little bit better. I also wanted to show off, the engineer. The engineer also wanted to, help out. So he made this background. Where is it? Where is it? I think we all blend together in Ira's mind. No, you guys are all distinct individuals. I just have real shit memory, so I can't remember which individual said what thing sometimes. But you guys are all separate. I know you guys. Glacier, cherry, and spearmint don't taste good together. Ooh. No, I can't imagine that they would. I cannot imagine that they would. Yeah. Eesh. Oh, cherry money! Ah, thank you! I appreciate it! Thank you so much! What was I doing? I was doing something. I've gotten immediately distracted here. Hold on. What was I doing? Was I doing something? Can anybody remember what I was doing? Oh shit. Oh, whatever. I drink leaf-flavored water. That's tea. That is hydrating. Good job. That is a great choice. That is a really great choice. How is soda worse than Gatorade? Soda has a lot higher, salt and sugar content than Gatorade. Gatorade's a little bit better because it's an electrolytes drink, you know? Well, I also have, like, EDS and stuff, so electrolyte drinks are, like, important to me. Buff. No, don't mimic my buffs. What was my favorite color in 2016? Oh, shit. I don't remember. Did you tell me? Did you tell me? Do I know this information? Should I know this information? Red? Could it be red? Buff. You want to swap to the game? Yes! And then I got distracted. Yes. Buff. You have a really interesting fit and awesome voice. Reminds me of a good radio show. Thank you. Congratulations to you. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Also, hi. How's it going? How are you doing? Buff. How has your week been? Anything fun happen? Electrolytes or salt? Yeah, but that's a reasonable amount of salt. It's an electrolyte amount of salt. Gatorade literally is the most salted of all drinks, but like for electrolyte reasons. 34 grams of sugar and 270 milligrams of sodium. Okay, that is a lot of sodium. What's the daily rate for sodium? What's the daily intake for sodium? I don't know. I don't know that information. I feel like I'm getting rage baited. It's better than soda. Buff. Gatorade has sodium specifically meant to help with the salt that you sweat. Yes. Sodium is like half of salt. Oh yeah, that's right. NA. I don't know, but I'm probably over that. Fair. I'm constantly going over the daily limit for salt. I just really like salt. I'm like one of those weirdos where I'm like, if you give me a salt lick, I would probably enjoy the shit out of that. I really like salt. Sodium is like half of salt, not electrolytes are salt, by the way. Potassium is an electrolyte. Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, because bananas are good for you. For electrolytes. They say to eat bananas if you're working out. Potassium chloride is also salt. It tastes like salt. Fair. I wanted to show off the new setups. Yeah, so I have the old background. If we want to go back to the old background, if you guys are getting like a little bit motion sick, I was worried about it. I was worried about it being a lot. I also have the engineer wanted to help out, so the engineer also made a background. This is the engineer's background. I really like it. It's really cute. That says, that's the secret base. That's the entrance to the secret base. It's like the, you know the bit in Megamind? You know the bit in Megamind where Roxanne is like, I need to find the entrance to the secret base. I found the entrance! There's a welcome mat on the floor here! And, he turns around and he goes, Minion! And Minion's like, I kept forgetting where it was! So he put a giant arrow. That's cloud number 3. That's the entrance to the base. It's very cute, but the chat is illegible. I know, I have to fix that. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it back. There we go. 0 grams of protein and 80 milligrams of potassium in Gatorade. Gatorade also has potassium in it? Okay, fair enough. I see you, Gatorade. Great choice, Gatorade. Yeah, 0 grams of protein makes sense. There's not a lot of drinks that have protein in them. As a kid, I had the salt lamp on my bedstand, and I'd always lick it. Yeah, I understand. I understand the compulsion. For sure, I get it. Soda's worse than Gatorade because it's got high fructose corn syrup instead of sugar. Oh yeah, true. Good point. Very good point. I wonder if that hurt my development. Probably not. You probably just had a little bit of hypertension. Honestly, probably not even that. Kids are incredibly resilient. My soda is sugar-free. Nice! Also, high fructose corn syrup is also sugar. True, but it's processed differently, right? So it's a little bit worse for you? Question mark? I think it's a little bit worse for you. Now, I don't know that for a fact, but I used to make fake blood for special effects makeup out of corn syrup. I would literally just, like, make fake blood. So it's corn syrup, like 3 drops of red, and then a drop of green and a drop of blue. You mix it up, it creates a very realistic blood color. And I would put that shit, I would slather that shit all over my teeth to film, like, these special effects makeup. You're gonna make it so YouTube and Twitch both show up soon. Yes. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can do that while I'm live right now. Hold on. Because that should just be happening naturally. I thought that everything was logged in. Commands, platforms. Oh, shit. That would explain it. Hold on. Let's see if this... I'm gonna see if this does anything. I want to see if this does anything. Hold on. Did it? Did it do anything? No. Okay. So that didn't fix it. Alright, hold on. One sec. I'm figuring it out. I'm making it work live. I'm making it work live. Settings, yes. No. Okay. What about here? All right. I'm gonna give it 2 more minutes to try to fix this. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can do it. I think I've got this. I just have to, like, it just has to work. You know what I mean? No, it's not there. Shit. It should be in my server's clients. Sprocket, yes. Shit. This is gonna be fixed. This is gonna be fixed by next stream, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it today. What? Oh! It's working! It's working! It's working! Hey! I did it! Somehow. What'd I do? I don't know. I got it to work though! You're on. You're live on the air now. I think. I hope. Okay, sorry. Catching up with Twitch. 1 second. It's very cute. The thing, right? The whatchamacallit thing? Both chats though. Yay! Okay. Buff. Potassium is a good sweetener. Is it? I guess that makes sense. Bananas are pretty sweet. High fructose corn syrup is much less healthy than cane sugar. That's what I hear, but I don't know if that's true. But I hear that. High fructose corn syrup tastes worse than true. Yeah, I wager my entire health against that. Please don't wager your health on things about high fructose corn syrup, please. I don't know if this is a thing in the USA as much, but I hate those little sippy things that Gatorade usually comes with. You can buy bottles of Gatorade that don't have that on there. You can buy bottles of Gatorade that don't have that on there. I also am not the biggest fan of those, so I understand. They have just like normal. Like where you have to suck to drink because you're supposed to be able to drink while moving. Yeah, it makes me feel like a toddler. Fair. Gatorade just comes in bottles. Yeah. The bots are still there. I know! I've been trying to look into how to do it, but I'm gonna be honest. I've put most of the effort into the actual streaming itself. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, though. There are a couple of bots I can use to remove the bots on Twitch. They both show up, but it's a little slow. Sorry. Yeah, I think YouTube just has a bigger delay? Question mark? I think YouTube has a bigger delay in general. Also, hi Feather Dust, how's it going? How are you doing? I hope everything's well. Anything fun happen? Okay, there we go. As I told you about the tool site, yeah, I know. I've just been like, every second that I'm not actively at work, they keep scheduling me for like 32 hours. It's really frustrating. But every second I'm not at work has gone to making sure that all of my nonsense is working. Buff. Did I hear something? I feel like I just heard something. I guess I didn't. Weird. I thought I heard like an alert or something. My bad. I did my research. I'm just stupid. You're not stupid. Cane sugar and high fructose corn syrup are nearly identical nutritionally. The main difference is high fructose is cheaper and has a more stable shelf life. Oh, so they are the same. I always thought that high fructose was worse for you. Interesting. Okay. Oh, so yay! Maybe it wasn't bad that I used to just slather it on my teeth. What's the problem with inflated follow counts? I just don't like it. I would prefer it to be like the normal amount of follow count, so that way I'm not. I feel like it's false advertising in a way. I know that it's not exactly how it works, but it feels disingenuous. You know what I mean? I did report it to Twitch, but I guess they haven't done anything about it. Or if it's because I'm like 2 hours ahead of you, maybe. I don't think so. I think YouTube just has more delay built in for some reason. I am sorry, though, that it's so delayed. Thanks for looking it up and getting the answer. Yeah, that was very cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Slightly higher fructose than cane sugar, that's it. Barely different. Similar amounts will still give you diabetes. Yeah, it makes sense. I think no proper streamer wants a 4-digit number of clankers in the follow account. Yeah, it feels disingenuous. I would rather it, you know, reflect the actual amount, which I think there's 56 of you guys, naturally. I think there's 56 of you guys on Twitch. I don't know that that's the right number. I think there is. Oh. Hello? I got head patted! Yay! Thank you, Feather Dust. Thank you for the head pats. That's supposed to make a sound. I'm gonna have to fix that. It's storming outside. Oof. That's bad. Please stay safe. Please stay safe. Please be careful. Please be very careful with the weather. I've always heard that you should never shower when it's like storming outside, so please do not. Please do not, the cat. Sorry. Oh! I also did this. For when we play cozy games. I don't know if I should do it for when we switch over to unpacking, which I'm gonna do shortly. I might go play basketball now. In the storm? Outside? Please tell me you mean a video game? Please? Just for the... Is it storming or is it just raining? Please don't play basketball outside in the storm. Outside in the rain, that's something different. Please don't play outside in the storm, though. I think with food health advice, people often come up with the most bizarre things to blame when usually the answer is just to eat less and eat, like, unprocessed. Yeah, fair. Yeah, true. I do get that a lot. I know that, like, you're supposed to put more fiber into your meal, and honestly, a lot of, like, health stuff can be improved just by eating more fiber, like more fruits and vegetables. I gotta eat more fruits and vegetables. I really should. I should be. Woof, woof, woof. But food tasty, true. Very true. Storms are amazing, they are, but you shouldn't be playing basketball in them. Please. Please, 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 please do not play basketball outside in storm. Storm, really cool sound effects with, like, lightning strikes. That's great! I love that that's happening for you. That's so cool. Just admire it from inside. Can you play basketball? Can you play basketball indoors? Maybe? Can you indoor basketball? Is that an option? Please be safe. Boss fight, no boss fight. Basketball is not a boss to fight. When people go, OMG, just swap this tasty sugar for another just as tasty sugar, it's always sus. Yeah, right? Because it's still sugar. If you say, now make this sugar treat and add fiber to it, I'm more like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because you naturally get fiber from sweet foods, so it makes sense to me that it's like, if you're trying to replicate that, you would just add a lot of fiber to the dish that you're making very, very sugary. Like, that makes more sense to me than just being like, oh yeah, substitute the sugar. Yeah, you know? If I've learned one thing, it's that support services are support? Nah. Oh yeah, I have a tongue, by the way. Anyway, sorry. If I learned one thing, that's support services are almost never reliable, so you're forced to solve a problem by your own if possible. Yeah, true. I really should just take care of the bots thing. To be honest, doesn't the USA have some of the best health outcomes in the world? Does it? I thought we were all sick as hell. We all have, like, chronic disabilities and shit. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be very, very wrong. I might not know enough. Of course, after, like, Europe, etc. Yeah, right. Nah, not gonna lie, I'm kind of in the mood to ride my Baker's skateboard. Please don't ride your skateboard in the rain! You're gonna slip! At least put on elbow pads, knee pads, and helmets and other protective gear. Please. Please. We might have better health technology, but it's not accessible because we privatized healthcare. Yeah, true. Also, you missed my earlier message. What message? Which message? What message? Oh, when it comes to American obesity, the issue is less the food and more the fact that we have such a poor healthcare system. Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I see that. I get that. That makes sense. I was gonna say, you guys live a few years less on average than over here in Europe. Yeah. I feel like we live less on average than most places in East Asia, too. I have a hard time believing that our health outcomes are that good. But I'm also, like, jaded as hell against, like, the USA. I only have a helmet. Hey, at least it's something. Hey, a helmet? Great. Love a good helmet for you. Love a good helmet for you. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to... Ow. Fix things over here. Sorry. Quick Google search. Apparently adjusted for how much money USA spends on healthcare, the outcomes are really, really poor. Yeah, that makes more sense. That makes way more sense. But like in absolute terms, USA health outcomes pretty good. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, I can give you that. However, your elder brother England, not gonna lie, they have a high obesity stat. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's really interesting, actually. The US government itself spends little on healthcare because most of the healthcare is by private companies. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. That completely tracks. Okay. I'm getting myself in the mood. I'm getting myself in the mindset. We're switching games. We're switching tracks. We're switching games. We're playing game now. It's game time. It's game time. We're playing game. Loop playlist. Yeah, so it's just gonna be a loop of the Unpacking soundtrack. And I do apologize that I can't get the music to work perfectly. I wish that I could. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Yay! Unpacking! I'm very excited about this game. I'm really excited about this game. It's been a while. I know that you guys typed a bunch of stuff, but it's gonna be so difficult for me to go up to actually, like, look for everything, so I apologize immensely, but I think I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Alright, I'm moving this over, so forgive any, like, funniness that happens. Cool. Awesome, there we go. No, don't baboof baboof! Don't follow my baboof baboofs! Okay. I think I should be able to set it up, like, here, and that should be fine. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna play this game! I'm super psyched about it, I'm not gonna lie. I'm, like, genuinely really excited. Oh. Well, I clicked on the blue book, so everything works. It's just such an iconic thing. I mean, I appreciate it, but it's not a it's literally just like a little vocal stim that I got. I don't even know where I got it from. Genuinely. Alright, this book belongs to Ira. Oh, that's cute. I like the handwriting-esque font. That's cute. That's really cute. Alrighty. Catch me up, Spark Notes me! Spark Notes me on the chat, please. On what I missed, if anybody said anything fun. 1997? That seems like a long time. So, is there any actual lore to the game, or is it literally just we're unpacking things? Oh, okay, so I can move around like this. Or I can just drag and click, that works either way. Frame left, I don't remember if you said bye. I believe I did. I hope I did. Oh, cool, alright. Is this like a... I can't interact with this, huh? I was gonna try to close the blinds or something. I can put things underneath the pillow? I'm putting books under there. I'm putting books under there. I don't know if you guys ever did that when you were a kid, but I used to, put books underneath my pillow every night when I went to bed. I was, like, so freaking ecstatic about it. Like, I really liked putting books under my pillow. How are these stat lists even done? They differ. What stat lists? Wait, what stat lists? On what? Alright, let's see. Oh, they got a soccer ball! That's probably a good place to put it. That way you can kick it around. For what reason? It's for two reasons. One, because I would sleep, I would read before I went to sleep, and I would read when I woke up, and I would also sneak read at night after my parents told me to go to bed. So it was easy to stow it underneath my pillow, so that way I could easily retrieve it later. But the second reason is, if you stack a couple of books underneath your pillow, and if you have like a very soft pillow, then you end up with this, really nice sleeping experience. I don't know, I liked it because it's so hard, that it just looks, I don't know, it just feels comfortable. It just feels comfortable to be on. It's football! It's a soccer ball! I mean, I guess it is also football. Are we playing as an English? No, as a British? That also sounds wrong. Hold on. Are we playing as a British person? Aha, I found it. Okay. Oh, a backpack. Oh, I can change the orientation also. Okay, a backpack? I almost feel like the floor... I feel like I put my backpacks on the floor all the time. Is that just a me thing? I put a book under my pillow on a cruise and I forgot it on the cruise, so I'm never doing that again. No! Oh, that's so unfortunate. Was it a good book? Like, were you upset to have lost it? Or was it like kind of like a meh book? Because I think maybe it's okay if it's just like a little meh, like a book that you're like kind of meh about, you know what I mean? Considering how little space your room has, maybe a British is not the correct term. Hey! A trophy! Hell yeah! Let's, I guess let's put it here? Yeah, we want that to face out. Okay, some pencils. Here's fine. So is this really just the game? We're just unpacking things? A diary? Oh man, I can't click it. I was thinking maybe like I would be able to click into the diary to read what's in it. Seeing this game makes me want to redecorate my room. I know. I've also been I recently bought a desk and a little chair for my bedroom, so now I can move all my like sewing and my hobbies over there. So now I have 2 desks. I'm a 2-desk kind of person. Oh, you know what? The diary should go under the pillow, shouldn't it? I feel like that's the best place for it. I feel like that is the correct choice. It was Caraval? It's awesome? What's Caraval? What's Caraval? Brag about your 2 desks, why don't you? You know what? I will. Because you know why? I got both of those desks for one of the desks for 50% off and the chair also for 50% off. So I got a heavily discounted desk and chair. I think all in total I spent, let's see, the desk was 40. So how much did I spend? It was like, I think I spent $80 on a desk. I think I spent $80 on a desk and a chair, and they were supposed to be like $160 or something. I'm very happy. I'm very pleased. I've never been more pleased. Franz. Oh, are we like a child? Is that why we have no space in this frickin' room? Oh, there's a little desk under here too. I didn't realize. I guess we can just put the crayons away in here, right? That seems fine. That doesn't seem like something that needs to be out all the time. Can't be mainland Europe. The shutters are standard here. Oh yeah, and this is just like a normal... that also seems like a very American tree, right? So we're playing as like kind of an American person? Oh, the book! That's right, I forgot, I'm sorry. Really good book. I have the whole series and the special editions. Sorry, had the whole... That's so sad. That's so sad. Oh man. That really does suck. What's it about? Is it like a sci-fi? Or fantasy? Or a rom-com? Or what other genres of books are there? Or what other genres of books are there? I'm sure there are some, I just can't remember. I guess we can put this here. That seems like a good place for that. Oh, cool. Oh, I can hang things on the wall. Hell yeah. We're a child, right? Maybe over here somewhere? This seems like a good spot. This seems cute. Move your head left, right, and up. I don't want to. I don't want to. I know it looks bad. I don't want to. Left, right, and up. This? Are you talking about this? Are you talking about the face that I make when I do this? When I look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame a little bit? Yeah, I don't know why that happened. I ran out of time to fix it. Hi! Hi, Catmane! How's it going? How are you doing? Fantasy with a bit of romance! Yes, that's the best kind of book. I really love those kinds of books. Yeah, I know, my, the corners, both corners are real bad. I tried to fix it. It didn't quite work. My Twitch failed to notify me when you stream. No! You gotta fix that if you want to. You don't have to, but you gotta fix that! You missed all the bottle stuff! Not that there was that much. I think I spent like 10 minutes being like, here's a blitz through of everything. And then I just started talking. Can be fixed another time, maybe in years, honestly. Or whenever I feel like confident enough to spend $15 and not have to use the free trial. You know? Fantasy with a bit of romance is the best. Oh, piggy bank! Let's put that over here, because this is starting to get a little bit lonely, I think. But how's it been? Anything cool happen? You got anything going on? I guess we can put that Over there? Oh! Yeah, I guess that... Oh, you know what? Actually, let's put that here like this. I think that looks a little better. BRB, all good, all good! Games! Hell yeah! Putting the game out. We've got a dreidel. Okay! Hell yeah! What's the... Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's hot and ready, a dreidel I will play. Oh, but it's summertime out, so it's not exactly... Do you only play dreidel on Hanukkah? Is dreidel a Hanukkah only game? I don't know. Because I'm like, if it's a holiday only event, then I'm inclined to put it away. But also at the same time, you could, if you just can like play it normal, then it might be worth it to just play it, to just set it here. My days could not be more normal. Fair, I feel that, I do. We can just leave it here for the time being, I suppose. You gave your best at a unique model. That's highly impressive. I appreciate that. Sorry, I keep trying to make this work so I'm not looking like off-screen funny. Hold on. There we go, that looks better. I appreciate that. I did. I did my best. I will definitely say it is a model in which I have done my absolute best. At least. I just noticed! What did you just notice? Get off the clay! Thank you, though! I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Oh, Rubik's Cube! Yeah, I guess we can just, like, lay everything here. We can just be, like, games and fun. Games and fun stuffs. There we go. That seems good. We don't, like, have, like, a little chest or anything. Like, if I'm thinking... Your cogwheels are spinning! Yes! They are! I tried very hard to make that work. Yeah, they are! They are! I've got a leg, too. I've got a... Hold on. Wait, hold on. No, I'm not going to be able to. Alright, because my mouse is now on the second monitor. I've got a leg, too! My leg has wires, the wires move, and the gears turn in my leg. That's sick! Thank you! You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Yeah. Oh, sweet, a trash can. Let's put that over here. Actually, would that be better next to the desk, maybe? Yeah, I think it would. Alright, this is probably gonna have to go in here. That's just very large. Actually, I could probably put it... I'll just put it here, that's fine. This game is a lot, more chill than I honestly thought it was. I thought it was going to be like a lot more... Can I stack stuff on top of? No. Okay. You know what? We can leave the crayons over here. That seems fine. I thought this was going to have a lot more like actual game in it than it does. Not that I'm super complaining, I'm just like, you know, like I... Oh, we have a desk! Let's put the... There we go! In the drawer. Hell yeah. A book. Maybe over here? Scissors. We can probably put that in the drawer as well. That seems like a good drawer place to go. Yeah? Yes? Wait, this little guy is sick! Wait, I love him! What the hell? Why do we have a spiral-looking ass dragon here? That's great! Oh man. Oh, should we put him... He doesn't fit. No, he has to go on the bed, right? He looks like a bed dragon. He looks like a bed dragon. What kind of stuffed animals did you guys used to have, when you were kids, by the way? Like, were you guys more stuffed animal kids, or were you more, like, blanket kids? I'm definitely a stuffed animal kid. I had a plush grumpy bear that I took with me absolutely everywhere. For a moment, I thought it was Pokemon. Yeah, I could see that. I kind of want him to sit up here, but I guess that doesn't work. No, I guess not. Alright, you get to stay right there, bud. Can't remember having any. Really? That's so sad. Were you more of like a blanket kid then? Because I know that that's also a thing. Maybe I do put the book over here. I don't know. These seem like more... I don't know. There's gonna be more books, right? Yeah. A Hell yeah. Look at that. Maybe we put Simon Says away and we put the frickin' Game Boy out. We could put it right next to the books and stuff, right? I'm like, I feel like that's good. Game Boy next to the books. That seems reasonable. Oh, a heart. Oh, you know, I hadn't really considered. But we're definitely playing as a girl, right? Given the poster and stuff. I had Pooh the yellow bear. Oh, that's cute. Pooh Bear's the best. Did you also used to watch the shows and read the books and stuff? Like, were you a big Pooh fan? Buff. Nor blanket. Oh, wait, that's sad. Hell yeah. No, wait. You get to be here, bud. Hell yeah. I guess we could probably put you... I don't know. Which one of these strikes you guys as being the more favorite? The more favorite stuffed animal? So I would assume the more favorite stuffed animal would go up here. I can put them on the chairs! Oh, that's so cute! What? You fit there, so I guess I'll put you here for now. Another book. Oh, cool. Little Polaroid? This was 97, huh? Okay, I found a camera. I can take pictures now? I can take pictures now! Oh, that's great. Oh, is there like a... Was there a... I know that this game is a little bit old. Is there a community that, like, does this in different ways and then posts pictures of it? Or was a community like that? Like, was that something that was, well, like, common? The cat, Def the cat. You think the cat is the favorite? Alright, maybe we put the cat up on the bed. Oh, we can't put him there? We could put him on the floor. We could put the cat up on the bed. Flashlight? The flashlight can go in here. That seems fair. That seems like a good place. Dragon, Spyro. Yeah, that's what I was... We were just talking about that. A Pokemon dragon or a Spyro dragon. It's definitely... It's cute. Regardless of whatever. I have a plushie now on my desk. Wait, what plush do you have? What plush do you have? Whomst is it? I don't really like any of these options. I guess I'll put you here for now. Little truck, hell yeah. We can put you away. Oh, whoops. Oh, and a jump rope. Can I hang you on a wall? No. I guess I can put you here. Like, this is kind of like becoming like the sports equipment corner. Chibimon life-size plushie, yeah. Is that what it... Oh. Sorry. Is that what it's meant to be? Oh, cool. We got one box left. Oh, and we can stack them up like this. That's nice. I feel like I'm... Oh, we got another one! Okay, Mr. Frog can go there. Actually, wait. Who do we think is the favorite plushie between Cat and Mr. Frog? I'm a Digimon fan, as you know. Fair. Engineer is also a big Digimon fan. I never really got into it. I know I've said this before, but just like... You know, you get a place of honor, friend. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember how my bedroom was set up, but I lived in apartments all my life. So it's one of those things where, like, I never really decorated my bedroom that much. I just didn't have the option to. A lot of my furniture was hand-me-down or whatever, so I just didn't really have the chance to, like, have furniture and set up, like, everything that I wanted to. I used to have my cars up on the... here, though. Because I did, like, because I never... that was before, like, tracks and Hot Wheels and stuff, so I had, like, 2 Hot Wheels cars, and I would draw lines with crayon on the windowsill and use it to race cars back and forth. That was my childhood. That was a lot of what I did. I really didn't have very much growing up. I have crochet mushrooms and a crochet set for my plush right now! Hell yeah! Do you crochet them yourself, or do you purchase them? Totally fair if you do, I'm just, like, curious. You know what? Maybe the pencil should be over here. You know? With the chair. I feel like that might be better. That way we can leave more space for toys and things up here. I love that we have, like, friggin' action figures. I'm giving the action figures and the toys the exact same deference as the frickin' soccer trophy that we've won. I think that's... I look over and I'm bald. You've emboldened me. I can't believe you've done this. The audacity. Yes, I have a... Yes, I have a bald... Yeah, I can be bald. I can, in fact, be bald. I try, trust me, I try! Felt. It's hard to crochet. It's really difficult. I have a hard time with it, too. I have, like, a little crochet hook, but I don't do it very often. I'm more, my fiber arts thing is sewing, because I make costumes and stuff. But I know that, like, if I could get real good at crochet, it would make the freaking sewing even, or costumes even better. This is ugly little troll doll. Oh my god. I guess I can start putting stuff over here. Let's put some of the My Little Ponies over here. Maybe? I feel like it'll just, like, fill out the space over here a little bit better. I think this is cute. I think this is really cute. I think we're doing so good. Maybe we put the Rubik's Cube, because that's like kind of like a smarter kind of a toy, right? A Rubik's Cube? It's like the toy that smart people use to play with. We can put Troll Guy here and then put the cube there, I think. A Tamagotchi! Is that what it is? A Tamagotchi? Boof, 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 boof. I've cosplayed more than I've crocheted. Nice. I'm right there with you. What kinds of stuff do you cosplay? What's your main fandoms? Oh my god. Okay, maybe we the duck. I feel like the duck should go over here somewhere. Oh, you guys can't hear, but it made a quacking sound. I put it down and it quacked. All right, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Where should anything go? I kind of like it. I kind of like horse being up here, and then we can put like cool guy duck right there, maybe. Yeah, yeah. Does anybody have any like objections to anything? This guy's the favorite. Okay, all right, little cat, you go down here. Hello, you get bed space. You get bed space for sure. Look at you! You're so dapper! He's so dapper! Oh! This is so cute. All right, maybe we... I don't know. We can put books here, maybe? Can we stack the cat on top of... No, that gets rid of the... Alright, so maybe we put books here like that then? Well, no, that looks bad. Okay, hold on. Hold on, wait. We're reorganizing. We're making it work. You maybe can go... No, there's no space. Frick! Okay, hold on. Don't ask! Why can't I ask? Who do you cosplay? That's so ominous! Alright, we're gonna have to stack the books like this, I think. Oh, whoops. There we go. There we go. That looks nice. That looks nice, I think. I think it looks nice. What else do we got? A framed photo of Mr. Pig? I knew he was the favorite! Or Mrs. Pig, maybe? I don't know. It could be either or. It could be either or. Friggin' boombox. We're putting that back there for sure. We're listening to tunes. Actually, you know what? Should we put the framed photo of the pig? Should we swap that in the boombox? Let's move the dreidel. I think the dreidel maybe goes over here. So we have the framed photo of Mr. Pig. Yeah, I cassettes. Oh, you know what? We have space over here also. There we go. Another friggin' book? Alright, that can go there. That seems fine. Maybe we put that book there and the red book over here. Or we can do it long ways. So we can put all the short books here, and then all the tall books here. Maybe that works better? I don't know. Weirder fandom and animes? Nah, it can't be that weird. There's not that many... Ah, frick. There's not that many weird... I want to put this thick book right here. I guess I can't. That is somewhat frustrating. Let's grab blue then and put blue over here. And we have one more book. That's fine. Hey, we did it! Woo! Yeah! Why is that red? Oh no! Is this one of those puzzle games where things actually have a correct answer? Frick. You gotta go up here. Lame! Let me put things where I want to put things! That's lame! This is upsetting. This is a little bit upsetting, actually. Just like a small, tiny, small little bit. Sorry, 1 second. Let me check something. Awesome, there we go. Finally my own room. Oh, so this is the house. This is the first house. Sorry, I'm like trying to fix things in the background. You can ignore me. There we go. I'm trying to think what weird fandom and anime could possibly be, though, because I'm like... I'm trying to think. I mean, My Hero is cringe, but that was like my big one for a long time was My Hero. Right now I like a lot of like the villainous isekai. Well, what kind of anime and manga and stuff do you enjoy, even if it's not, No Game, No Life is weird. I haven't seen No Game, No Life yet. Hi, Relo, how's it going? Oh, thank fuck I didn't miss the debut. You did not! Welcome! Welcome in, Judas! We're playing game right now. I can go back to talking if it's a little boring, though, which I feel like it sort of a little bit is, actually. We have new, like, oh, it's 2004. Oh, is this a college dorm? Hell yeah. This old-ass fucking CRT monitor. Fuck yeah, dude! Oh, I miss these things. Oh my god, I love these things. Debut! It is the Vtuber debut. For the Vtuber model. I can show off the model, too, for because I know you guys you just came in. I'm so happy. I forgot it was the 11th today! All good, no worries. No worries at all. But if you want, I can show things off. But let me know. Prime 2004 CRT monitor, yeah. Didn't we see the model before? Yeah, but it's all finished now. Hold on. 1 sec. There we go. I've got like, it's all done. I can't show off a lot of the toggles right now, unfortunately. Just because of like, I've switched over my keyboard and I forgot to make the toggles toggleable on my laptop keyboard. But yeah, it's all done. Look, the hair's all bouncy. And I have articulation. And I have. Hold on. Actually, I'll go over here. And I have. No, I'll stay over here. Ah, sorry. And I have. Oh shit. Oh god. No. Oh no. Shit. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Wait. We're gonna make this work. I know I saw, Judas, that you only have a little bit of time. Ah, hold on. Okay. Alright, I'm fixing it right now. No? Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, alright, cool. There we go. Here she is. There we go. This is the full model. And with all the moving, I can move. And I can do things. And I can swish. And I can walk. And I can step. Alright, cool. Popping in really quick to say, well, I'm fresh, fucked out of social battery, so I can't stick around, but I'm proud of you for finally debuting. Thank you! I appreciate it! Now I gotta fix this again. Hold on. Okay. Alright. Awesome. I think that's good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I think that's fine. I'm a little bit off-center, but that's okay. We don't need to be worried about that. I'm gonna worry about it, actually. I'm gonna move over. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. Alright. No game, no life concept is peak with the characters. OMG, it's such fan service, and the siblings are, like, into each other. Oh, that's a little bit funny. That's a little bit funny, for sure. Stuff kind of around high school DxD. High school DxDs, it's not that weird. It's really not that bad. Buff. Or Oron High School Host Club. Okay, hold on. You keep Oron High School Host Club out of your mouth. That is not a weird anime, alright? Now, it hasn't aged well. I will grant you that it's aged poorly. But I love it, okay? I love it, alright? So it's not bad. And it's not weird. It's not. I'm being overdramatic on purpose, though. Alright, let me... I gotta fix this now. I have to switch over, like, unplug and replug in the dongle for my friggin' keyboard and mouse every single time that I want to switch between the two different monitors. And I'm putting you back over here. There we go. Awesome. Ron was iconic, you just had to be there, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna bounce. Bye! Thank you for being here! Oh! Bye! Thank you for being here! Oh, no. Yes. Ah! Bye! Thank you for being here, I appreciate it! Have a great rest of your night, Judas! Recover your social battery! I hope everything is better. Oof. It's not funny, I have not hated an anime that fast after 2 episodes. Oron? You hated Oron after 2 episodes? But I love that show! But to be fair, I grew up with it. So, there's that. Yeah, but that's different than what I do. That was once or twice. Fair enough. Oof. I'm gonna be cosplaying from Witch Hat Atelier soon. Oof. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna do Keyfree. You know Witch Hat? You guys know Witch Hat? I'm gonna do Keyfree. What could this possibly... Is this a... Oh, okay, it's a... Murmur? Is this supposed to be like Mamma Mia or Grease or something? Here, we can put that up here. That seems like a good spot. We can adjust things too. More books! What? Which hat are you talking about? Good. That is a very good one, I have to say. That's a pretty top tier bit. Witch Hat Atelier though! I love Witch Hat Atelier! Let me put you here for now. I feel like we suddenly have so much more stuff. This is a fantasy novel. Look at that dragon on the cover. What could that possibly be? I've even done Maid-sama once. Maid-sama is also Maid-sama's not weird! Maid-sama's not weird! I don't think it's weird. I like Maid-sama! Maid-sama's like one of the quintessential, you know? Oh, cool, we're still an artist. Ooh. What's this? Oh, I have multiple rooms now. Oh, so is this like a first apartment then? Not just a, whatchamacallit? Maid-sama looks insanely weird on the surface level. Does it really? I feel like Maid-sama's not that... I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like Maid-sama is not that weird as far as anime goes. Am I wrong? I could be wrong. But if you get over that, it's pretty not weird for anime, true, yeah. I guess I am thinking, like, in terms of, like, anime, it's not that weird, but I guess it could be weird by, like, normal people standards. Oh, we do have some drawers and stuff down here. My thing is blocking it. I don't know, do we want to keep those out, maybe? Hang that back up. Sorry, my whatchamacallit is getting in the way of me seeing anything. I didn't say the anime part was, the cosplay was. Oh, okay. What cosplay did you do? I'm trying to think of if there would be like a funny outfit or something you could wear. Take 10 random romance anime and just look at the cover art and the... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. I say Maid-sama will be the most weird in that selection usually fared. I just googled it and it looks sus. It's not. She comes from a very poor family, So she makes her money by working part-time as a maid, at a maid cafe. Yeah, she works part-time at a maid cafe to basically, like, cover living expenses. Her sister is really into, not extreme couponing, what's the other one? Like sweepstakes? So they usually have, like, sweepstakes stuff. And this guy, basically, she's the first female student at an all-male school, and she's the president of the school, so she feels like she has to work really hard to be, like a decent morals committee member. And so if somebody found out that she was working at a maid cafe part-time to, like, cover living expenses and save up for college and whatever, that would really be quite a blow to her whole image. So she has to keep it a secret from everybody at school, but then accidentally this guy finds out and basically is like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with you. And she's like, I don't want you to. And he's like, yeah, but if I don't, then I'm gonna, like, tell your secret to the whole school. And she's like, well, god fucking damn it, alright. I guess come to the maid cafe, fuck, whatever. And then they slowly fall in love over the course of the series. It's very sweet. I think it's a very sweet show. Also, that's my memory of the synopsis. Do let me know if that's, like, not correct. Sorry if some of my words are in cap. My autocorrect is fucked up. All good. No worries. No worries at all. Alright, let's put you here. There we go. Alright, we got a pencil. Pencils can be up here. Maybe we move the monitor over so we have a little bit more space so it's not taking up the entire desk. It looks like we're more of an artsy type. Also, that way I could then put this up here. That's nice. I was told I'd make a good femboy. Fair enough. Hey, I mean, if you do, you do, right? Hey. Femboys are pretty nice. Is this a DVD? This is a DVD. Where the hell do I want to put DVDs? I guess they can go on the bottom here. I can't think of, like, what DVDs those could be, though. That does sound weird. He blackmailed her to be around her. Yeah, but that's like all of those, like, 90s, early 2000s anime for what? Oh, that's a mouse pad, right? Yeah. They're all like that, where they're like, the guy's like, I have an interest in the girl, and the girl's like, I have no interest in the guy, and he's like, I'm gonna figure out a way to get you interested in me, and then they do. Now, Maid-sama is good because they do authentically fall in love. It's not like a Black Prince Wolf Girl. That one's rough. That one's rough. He blackmails her, and then he, like, collars her and treats her like a dog, and he treats her like shit. Usui from Maid-sama would never treat her like shit the way that the prince from Black Prince Wolf Girl does. No. He treats her well. Ira, do you know My Little Monster? I am aware of it, but I've never actually seen it, I don't think. Or have I? My mom watches a lot of those, like, older rom-coms. So I'm, like, familiar with them, but some of them I don't fully remember. Not gonna lie, I might try to be like Tabby Pack one day. Who's Tabby Pack? Another femboy? That was a childhood anime for me. I checked that out again recently, and it's genuinely wild. Fair. No, not at all. Also, it's still blackmail. Yeah. It's like an enemies to lovers thing, you know? I don't know. I'm trying to defend old anime, but it is old anime. There's not much you can do at a certain point. Why are we just carrying around this old-ass ruler? God damn. Oh, a day planner. Yeah, I feel like that can go there and be fine. We can still put things under the pillow, huh? That's great. Love that. Wait, did any of our stuffed animals make it? Oh, now I really want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Can you show me? Early 2000s anime, low-key creepy. Yeah, but it's like a different time, too. They're still going with that, the girls like to play coy attitude. So I kind of get why some of those things have happened. They do, and once again, Maid-sama sounds bad on the surface, but, like, it's really not that bad. Like, they do genuinely and authentically fall in love, and there's not that much coercion outside of, like, the initial blackmail of, like, hey, don't kick me out of your establishment every time I come in. You know what I mean? But it sounds bad, but I promise it's actually a pretty good show. That one, and I also really like Special A. Special A is really good. Don't like the enemies to... Femboy VTuber! Oh, nice, alright. Oh, I gotta look that up. I know about, like, Necromi, who just recently also had a debut. And the little, like, the British one. I can't remember either of their real names. I know those two. I don't know very many other femboy VTubers, though. Boof, 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 boof. I don't like enemies to lovers. I loved enemies to lovers. Let's fight! Fair. Counterpoint, the tension makes me kick my feet. Yeah, I also really like enemies to lovers. Friends to lovers is good, too. I've read good enemies to lover. That's more person trying to do their job versus pest. Yeah, but that's the bit. That doesn't sound any better. But, like, that's the thing. She's doing her job and he's being, like, vaguely annoying, but he knows where the line is. Like, he's not fucking her up at her job. He just goes to her job to see her and to talk to her, and slowly they fall in love. You know, he's not, like, being annoying on purpose, outside of the blackmail thing. You gotta look past the blackmail thing. You do. I love normal romance too, true. We should search him up. I'll have to search him up later, just because my fucking... Dude, this stream is already so scuffed. I can't be looking things up. I'm gonna, like, lose it. Oh, I've got a little thing back here. There we go. Let's put that there. That makes more sense for a day planner. Yay, a book bag! Let's put that there. An MP3 player! Fuck yeah! Love me a good MP3 player. Can I put things on top of the... See, this is unrealistic. You used to be able to put things on top of your CRT television. I guess I can put the MP3 player here. I have one of these now. I recently bought one. I've definitely spoken about it before. Okay, we've got a shirt. And another shirt. I feel like these can be folded, probably. Yeah, let's fold the shirts, maybe. There we go. That seems like a better use of space. And the pants, they can also be folded. Hey, we still have the piggy bank! That's cute! I will say a lot of enemies to lovers feels artificial. Fair, I'll grant you that. Yeah. There's not a lot of, like, genuine enemies to lovers. Honestly, even in the case of, like, Maid-sama, I say it's enemies to lovers, but it's more like mildly annoying acquaintance to lovers, you know what I mean? It's not exactly enemies, per se. Yeah, I guess I can't really think off the top of my head, like, a genuine enemies to lovers. Now I realize I just tried enemy to lover trope a few times, so I might have just saw a bad representation of it. Maybe. It's hard to do enemies to lovers right, because if you do anything too heinous towards each other, then the conclusion doesn't work. You know? Maybe that's more star-crossed lovers. Maybe. Sasuke and Naruto's is decent enemies to lovers! You're right! If they were to get together, honestly, they kind of do get together. Doesn't Sasuke, like, halfway raise Boruto? Doesn't Naruto just, like, hand over Boruto to Sasuke? Like, here, he's your problem now. Like, that's also Sasuke's kid at that point. I don't know, I've never seen Boruto. So... oh, man. Hell yeah! More action figures! I feel like we've got good, decent space for them now, too. Hey, we've still got the soccer ball! We can put you over there for now. We've got, like, a little journal. I don't know. Where can I put you? Here? That seems like a good spot. Hell yeah, we're down one more box. Oh, great. Maybe the journal can go in here if we don't have, like, a diary or something? That seems good. I can't close it because I opened this box. Shit. Well, alright, there's nothing I can do about that. No, Sasuke's his mentor, similar to Team 7. Kakashi, right? Kakashi, yeah, Kakashi from Team 7. Fair enough, okay. Really? Sasuke stuck around to be a mentor? That seems wild. I know nothing about Boruto, though. Yeah, they definitely enjoyed that kiss when they were kids, right? The one they keep flashing back to? I think that kiss gets more screen time than fucking Tenten. Seriously. Unironically, I think they could be decent enemies to lovers. True. Because they're kind of companions but end up on different paths. Yeah, Yeah, you're right. I can definitely see it. Oof, 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 oof. But the amount of times Naruto yearns for Sasuke is really decent. Yeah. There is so much yearning in that friggin' Is this a character, or are we just like a furry? You can go there. There we go. Mr. Pig! Oh, you lost your bow, buddy! That's so sad! Mr. Pig lost his bow. I'm a little bit upset, actually. Should we put the action figures on the... Maybe over here. That could be cute, like a row of action figures on the windowsill. I feel like that would be really cute. Can't you yearn platonically for a bro? I mean, you can. Oh, this goes in the bathroom. Yes, there we go. Oh, cool. So we're now starting to get actual stuff. Toothpaste. Toothpaste. There we go. That works. Actually, the toothpaste can be here. I like that there's like staining around the metal of the sink and the you guys. I think that's really cool. That's like really good attention to detail. We can put that there like that. You have a box here? Oh, cool! Towels. Hell yeah. We got some soap. That goes, we're just gonna bare naked the soap on the frickin' edge of the tub here. I think that's great. To be honest, huge side note, but I always hate how male intimacy is always made romantic. Yeah! Me and Judas, like, last year actually spoke about this, in the idea that, like, for some reason, male intimacy and male close friendships always have to be turned into something gay. So, like Destiel. Although, in my personal opinion, I ship Destiel. I personally liked that chemistry, but the creators have gone on to loudly say, hey, Dean and Cass are literally just very close friends. There's nothing gay happening, and they should be allowed to just be close friends. And to a certain extent, he's right. They should be allowed to just be close friends. I ship them, but like... but you're right, yeah. I think that's totally fair. I think that's fair and reasonable. Buff. We have a scene of Naruto dreaming of Sasuke and saying, so our elements are compatible, and expect not to see me. Yeah, fair enough. That's also true. There's nothing wrong with both stances, by the way. The idea that there need to be more... Sorry, I unplugged my stuff. There need to be more male friendships that are allowed to just be male friendships, and the idea that whatever Naruto and Sasuke have going on is defies heterosexual explanation. You can hold both simultaneously. Kiss your bros goodnight platonically. Yes, I'm with you. Like, I feel every guy wants to kiss a guy friend before nothing gay about it. JK, but yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, but yeah. Is this a kitchen cup, or is this a bathroom cup? I'm gonna put it in the kitchen. Seems like a kitchen cup. It could be a bathroom. Here, I'll leave it out for now. Because I feel like it could be either or. Dio... I don't know. That can go out. That's like a mainstay item. That can be chill. That can hang out here, I think. Can we put that on here too? But it's like a washcloth more, right? I wanted to make a video about that for a while. I just never did. The idea of like critiquing like the American West media view of I wanted to talk about it in like the way that like Dean and Castiel are kind of a special case too, because like even though the creator is like, yeah, that's a real close male friendship, you guys, they still actively queerbaited the hell out of oh, there we go. They queerbaited the hell out of like all of the frickin' promotional material for Supernatural, preying on the idea that people shipped Dean and Cass. And I feel like you can't act like that happens in a lot of movies. Like what is it? Styles and Derek? Is that what it is? Steric from Teen Wolf? Also another like everybody like the creators are like, this is just a close male friendship, like let them be close. But then they were like purposefully put in situations that would make for good queerbaiting for the whatchamacallit. I gotta pose. Let's put you somewhere else. Let's put you here. I'm putting the freaking dabbing mannequin right there. What was I saying? I was saying something. I don't remember what it is. Sorry. To be honest, I think it might be even a thing for guy-girl friendships now that I think about it, at least in media aimed at guys, like warmth, intimacy, and love is always directly correlated with relationships. Yeah. Which I guess is pretty unhealthy. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, I've seen a couple of, good... I've seen a couple of good representations of close friendships recently, though. I just don't remember where. Because I'm immediately thinking, like, no, there's a good, but I can't think of where I freaking saw it. Hell yeah, DVD case. Or a CD case. I'll put that there. There we go. Oh, we got boots? Oh shit, do we have enough space for these here? We packed only one boot in one box? What are you doing, girl? Come on! Buff. But yeah, I don't know. That is definitely a thing, though, that like... Oh shit, that does need to go over there. Alright, maybe we put the planner... Maybe we put the planner over here. I'm gonna put this over here. Yeah, because then we can rotate that. No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna make this work. Well, but then if we... Sorry, I'm getting distracted by the video game. No, it probably should be over here, huh? Yeah, we can put it like that. That's fine. It's for all relationships. Guy, girl, guy, girl, non-binary girl, yeah. Not gonna lie, in B-Stars, I thought Louis was in love with Legoshi. Yeah, I see a lot of people ship those two. That's a very popular ship. People really like Louis and Legoshi. I can definitely see it, but... I mean, Louis could like Legoshi. I wouldn't be surprised. It's been a while since I watched Beastars. Oh, speaking of watching things, I was thinking about maybe doing some reaction content. Would you guys be interested if I were to do stuff like that? Like TV shows and anime and things that I figured could be fun to just, like, watch together? Would you guys be interested? The furry anime is fine, but the maid anime isn't. What do you mean the furry anime is fine, but the maid anime isn't? What? I barely remember Beastars, but weren't they literally competing for the same girl? Yeah, Louis wanted Haru, but Louis wanted Haru in a very different way than Legoshi wanted. Legoshi's definitely autistic, though. They were competing for the same girl, but Legoshi has essentially just a fetish for herbivores. He's got an herbivore fetish. And I think it was revealed that Louis, like, had, like, one unsavory-ish thought, like, about Legoshi, and then it turned out that he also just has a carnivore fetish because he and Juno really get it on later. Like, it's just that he likes wolves. He just really likes wolves. That's the whole bit with Louis, I think. Louis respects Legoshi, but there's a good amount of tension scenes between the two. Yeah, but again, that could also be another, like... Japan is very acutely aware that the Fujoshi fangirls, like, are really into, like, the BL stuff, and so they tend to put their male characters in situations where they can easily be kind of put, like they can make doujinshi about them in various scenarios. That's a thing that happens regularly. I'd love reaction stuff, yes. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, awesome. I'll try to do more of that then. I have no idea what to do for reaction content, though. That's the one thing. I'm like, I don't know what would be good. If you guys have any, like you think that this particular show, movie, YouTube series, etc. would be good, let me know, because I'm so down. I would really like to do reaction content. We still have the truck! Yay! I'm glad that we still have some of our toys. That's really sweet. I took my toys with me when I moved to my first place, too. They all got stolen, though, so I don't get to have them now. Boof, 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 boof. Which is the definition of queerbaiting. Yeah, queerbaiting, yep. When Louis was holding Legoshi's math in his office, I think he was like, yep, that's a love interest. Yeah! But then he turns around and he really likes Juno. So again, I think it's he just really likes wolves. I think that's the bit. Twilight, the movie? I'm gonna be for real. I've never seen Twilight. I know everything that happens because of cultural osmosis, but I've never actually seen any of the movies. I could totally do Twilight. It's one ep though. Okay. The Class of '09 pilot based on the game Class of '09. I already know that one. I fucking, me and the engineer were watching that the other day. I fucking love Class of '09. It's so awful. It's so terrible, but I really like it. It's a good time. It's a good, like, it's so fun. I think the first Twilight movie is genuinely a good time, at least when drunk. Fair. Drinking stream could be fun. And it's really aesthetic, but later Twilight movies make me want to pull the skin off my body. Was it not good? Were they not good? Buff. And Relo, Twilight for a recommendation for content. I was gonna do Alien Stage, but then I accidentally watched Zombie Stage, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to know what happens in Alien Stage, so I went and watched it anyway. So I can't exactly do a blind reaction to Alien Stage anymore, which sucks, because I feel like that would have been the perfect thing to do for, like, the first reaction type content. Damn. I love the game, I love the intro, yeah. For the Cookie Monster. Hi, I'm Nicole, by the way. What the fuck did I do to him? Yeah, I love that game. I think later Twilight movies were some of my worst movie experiences ever. Really? Wow, that bad, huh? Fair enough, honestly. I got a little Eiffel Tower. I guess that's aspirational. Maybe we can put that there. Nightgown! I have to figure out what I'm doing with... Nightgown pants, maybe? Yeah, I can't exactly hang it up. Oh, hold on. Thinking we put the nightgown together. Maybe we can put the nightgown... Well, eventually we're gonna have, like, underwear and stuff, so I can't exactly put it in a drawer. Boof, 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 boof. I was laughing so hard. Yeah, there's one dating sim I think could make a good anime if done right. Really? Which one? Which one? Class of '09 undepressed me. Fair. I love Class of '09. It really is so good. Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, second to last one, is among the only 2 movies series I've rated a 1 out of 7. Whoa! That's so little. 1 to 7 scale superiority, yeah. Yeah, because then you have a solid middle number, right? I feel like a lot of people on the 1 to 10 scale will rate something a 7, and they're like, 7 is the average. And I'm like, if you really wanted it to be the average, you would rate it a 5, right? But I don't know, I guess I'm wrong. So... Class of '09 Flipside is funny. Really? I've heard terrible things about Class of '09 Flipside. Like, really awful things about it, actually. I definitely have to fix a lot. This is all looking real funny. Maybe this does go up like that. I thought it didn't. Oh yeah, there we go. How many bras do you think that she packed? Oh, I wanted to flip the other way. Alright, that's fine then. Yeah, because do you think I can get the underwear and the bras into the same... Or do you think I need to separate them? Maybe. I wonder. You see the vision. Yeah, I get it. I get the 1 to 7 scale. Have you all seen my dress up, darling? Yes, I love that! I really want to do the cosplay for Marin's version of Shizuka-tan. I've wanted to do that for a while. We actually have a model of her somewhere around here. Like, I have a whatchamacallit model of her. Like a little figure. Well, technically the engineer has, but I'm looking at it. That's why I'm saying. We have the Shizuka-tan one, and we have the Lobelia girl one. That one. Oof. I personally like it, don't know about other people. Fair! That's the one with Jekka, right? Where do I want to put you? Up here, I guess? That seems fine. Yeah, maybe we need to start hanging up more of these shirts. This is a nice dress shirt. Maybe that gets hung up? More jeans! Wow! Big jean fans over here. Yay! We're down to 2 boxes. Yeah, I don't know how many bras there are. I'm probably gonna have to switch. Katawa Shoujo. It's a dating sim with characters with disabilities, which at first sounds bad, but it's generally a good representation of disabled characters. Is that the one? I keep seeing videos of the guy who falls in love with a girl in a wheelchair, so he like takes her around places. Is that one? That looks cute as hell. I actually really want to watch that. No, you said it's a dating sim, not an anime. So different. The thing I'm talking about is an anime. Never mind. Unless I'm wrong and it was a cutscene from the dating sim that happened to be animated? Maybe? Sadly, I don't trust the broader anime community fully. Fair. I get that. I'm planning on cosplaying some of them. Oh, really? Wait, which cosplays? Which cosplays? I want to know. I do think my dress-up darling could be amazing if it didn't have overly sexual moments. Most of that is gone after season 1. That I was like that with Mirko-chan, who sees ghosts. They do that for like the shock factor and to keep people interested, like to get people on board with it. But it's basically gone after season 1. And honestly, is it a josei? It's for an older demographic. It's meant for you to watch it and then think back on your own life experiences and be like, oh man, I remember when I was that young and dumb and dating was so new to me. Like, that's the kind of experience it's trying to evoke. So I don't necessarily hate it. I wish that it wasn't super fan servicey for season 1. I didn't see any fan service in season 2 though, for sure. Not that I can think of. Boof boof. I don't hate fan service, but it feels a bit pointless because the rest of the show is good. Fair. I don't think it's pointless, but yeah, I agree that it's a bit much. Have any of you played Clinical Trail? No? What's that one about? Is Katawa Shoujo the 4chan one? What? You're thinking of Josei, Tiger and Fish, which is cute but not outstanding. No, I'm thinking of Josei the genre. Is it Josei? Anime aimed towards older women, I think? There's Josei, and then there's Jonen, which is anime aimed at older guys. Which, honestly, my dress-up darling might be a Jonen. It's different from Shonen, which is for young men, and Shoujo, which is for young girls. That I know. I could be pronouncing it wrong, though. It's not from 4chan, but the group of people who made it came together on it. Really? Wow! Nice 4chan. I feel like they never do wholesome stuff. Wait, that's great. Still trying to figure that out. Fair. Very fair. I hate fan service. It ruins so many animes. Yeah, but like I said, I don't actually... In My Dress-Up Darling, I think it's a lot, but I don't actually think it's that bad for, like, what it's trying to convey. Okay, so there is more bras. Alright, hold on. We're just gonna put all you guys on the floor for a second. There's presumably more underwear then, also. Then we'll do, here we go. Here. Oh, more posters! Hell yeah! Hold on, I want it to be like a cool and aesthetic. I want it to be like a cool and aesthetic room. There we go. That's better. Game Boy, we still got the Game Boy, fuck yeah! Eventually, we need to have a friggin' keyboard for our computer. Highlighted. Oh, Josei is for adult women. Seinen is for adult men. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something. Thank you so much, Riolo. I appreciate that one. Josei Tiger and Fish is the wheelchair one. Oh, okay. Oh, I want to watch that. That looks really cute. I've only seen the clips of it, so I don't fully know, like, what the actual story is. I assume it's about them falling in love, but... Josei for adult women, seinen for adult men. Okay. But what if you're a fan of fan service? It's rare, but it happens. True. Some fan service can be fun and good. I don't necessarily hate out all of it. Ah! Miss Kitty also came! Miss Kitty, you can go up here. Yay! We got some of our we kept some of our stuffed animals. That's so sweet. I'm so happy. Yeah, I put this in here, but I actually don't know if that's necessarily where I want to keep it. I kind of feel like maybe up here. Can we stack these? Yes. Maybe we put these both up here like that, and then we can put the ruler in front. That seems like an organized people thing to do, to have the ruler in front, and then we can put eraser up here. It's like a craft corner, but for like books, for like journals. Nana is the Josei manga that I partly wish was adapted. Nana, that's the one about the two girls with the same name. Doesn't that have an anime? We'll put you here. More underwears. Yay! Oh, cool! It's the whatchamacallit. Oh, that goes in the kitchen. There we go. That's a really cute thing. Why does it make a louder clicking? Is there like right places to put things, and I'm putting things in all the wrong places? I feel like as long as it's put, it should be fine. The Rubik's Cube can also go up there. Boof, 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 boof. I'm back! My phone died! Welcome back! We were talking about animes, like Josei anime, and no, Josei anime and seinen anime. You've got a picture of a little monkey dude? That's so cute. Hold on. Alright, let's move you up so we can move you up. Are these drawings that she's made? Wait, did she make these? Are these her drawings? I don't consider a one-season anime that has not gotten anything for over a decade an adaptation. That's a studio dipping their toe in everything. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm right there with you. Very fair. I fucking agree. Oh, shit. There we go. Yay, we've done all the boxes in here. This isn't exactly, the prettiest, but I think it works. I think it's nice. Maybe we can put the thing back in there. Oh yeah, I wanted to... I feel like we have room for one more shirt, but I have no clue which shirt it's like prompting me to put up. These all seem like normal graphic tees. You know? And then we got our jeans over here. Jeans. Our two pajamas up there. That seems like a fine place for pajamas. I don't understand why we only have one friggin' boot, though. We only have like one shoe. The Nana adaptation is only one season. I didn't know that it was only one season. I thought, like, I keep seeing clips from the show, so I assumed that there was, like, way more going on. Oof, oof, oof. We got our tampones. Ah. Body, conditioner. The extra can go down there. Actually, would it be gross to just, like, stack the toilet paper, like, right next to the toilet like this? Do you guys think this is gross? Because it is on the floor. Yeah, you're gonna get all sorts of health issues, huh? We can stack it in there. Here we go. Oh, I want it to be more... I guess I can't really rotate those. That's fine. We got a little bathroom trash. We can put it on the floor. There we go. Yeah, it's gross. Okay. Fair. Alright, we'll have to find a place for that, but let me... Awesome. Go ahead and close that up. Right, now we just have the kitchen left. Yeah, so I do think that this cup is a whatchamacallit cup. Do you guys do mug collections? Do you guys know mug collections? Or is that just like a me and my family thing? I have like a little mug collection of mugs. It seems like she also does. Which it makes me happy. It just makes me happy to see it. I just like it when people have mug collections. Why don't you wish the manga to actually get an ending? Is the manga not ended? For, Nana? Did it just, like, do a, like, hiatus thing? Plates? Fuck yeah. Bowls? Fuck yeah. Oh, we can't stack them. Okay, I guess the bowls will go up here then. Don't put potatoes in the sink. Oh! I was trying to remember what that was. Listen! That's such an old cut! I didn't even remember that for a second! Oh, man! That's such an old cut! Oh, man. I know, I gotta not drop my potatoes in the sink. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful to not drop the potatoes. God! I can want two things at once, true. Very true. It's been on hiatus since 2009. God damn, that's a long time. All right. Shit. That's like Mom's manga. Skippy. Sorry, I'm adjusting my earphone. It's a little bit uncomfortable. Skippy is also, is it on hiatus? I don't know. The author is having like some medical issues. So I think she posts like one chapter every like 3 months. Mom's like, I'm worried that we're not gonna get an ending. Are you calling me old? Wow, no! I'm just saying it's a deep cut. It's been a while since I posted that one. It took me a second, you know? Oof, 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 oof. Buff, 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 buff. Trying to make sure that I have. Hold on, sorry. Okay, there we go. That's better. What? I like that it's all just like a mismatch. That's very nice to me. Where can I put you? Oh, you know what? I guess you go there. All right, we've got space for silverware. They don't have an oven. I was like, I'm trying to think about where the pans go, and I'm like, the pans go in the oven, right? Why isn't the old model getting a funeral this time? You know what? I did debate if I should do a funeral. Do you guys want to do a funeral for the old P&G model? Because I have all the stuff for it. I totally could. if that's a wanted thing. Oh, that's fine. All right. I want the dish rags to freaking have like a spot that I can hang them. You know what I mean? I guess we can put them there. That's fine. Soap. That's a cute hand soap. R.I.P. I vote yes. Okay. All right. How long's it been? I'm debating if I want to try to go for 4 hours today, or if I want to call it at. Is this anti-cockroach spray? Roach spray? I guess we can put you up here. That's fine. Oh, we do have a spot for them. We can hang them here. Can we hang them both? No, we can only hang one. All right, well then I feel like an apron or something goes there. I'll do that right before end of stream. I just don't know. Okay, all right. Hold on. You're an appliance. You go down there. You are a cutting board. You can go right here. I don't know how long the stream should go. How long do you guys have in you? How long do you want to watch me continue to fuddle about with things? I guess we can leave the pot up here. I don't like that doesn't fit perfectly in the circle. That's uncomfortable. This is Alright, maybe the George Foreman goes up here. Oh yeah, up here? That can do. And then the big stock pot can go down here. Yes. And then the little pot can go next to it. Yeah, alright, we're figuring it out. We're getting there. And then the pan can go that way. Oil. Do you guys leave your oil on the counter, or do you usually put that away? I have nothing to do for the next 24 hours. Fair enough. That can go in here, I feel like. No, hold on, wait. Unless we have, like, ladles and stuff, but it doesn't look like we have a lot of cooking impediments. Extra sponges, those can go in there. Never mind, I spoke too soon. But I feel like that goes there. The keyboard! Why was it with the kitchen stuff? Yay! Now we have a keyboard! Woo! Alright, back. More plates, more bowls, hell yeah. Glasses! Alright, cool. That's one of the old school Coke glasses. Okay, well. I guess we could just leave that out, frankly. I put oil under the sink, but I'm putting the pots and pans under there. I guess I can put the oil under the sink, though. It does fit, so I would be able to. I have a question. Yes, what is your question? Spoon. Maybe. Maybe I leave the oil here. Maybe I leave the pan up here. And then I use the directly under the sink space for those. That way I can put things like these inside of here, and then I can put the knife this way, like that. That looks nicer. Where is the trash can located in your house? My trash can is located, I've got one of those like open kitchen designs. So we've got the kitchen, and then we've got like a little space to the left of the kitchen. That's where I have my table. That's like to the left of the, like, I don't know how else to explain this. I'm looking over there. That's why I'm like looking to the right. I have my like dining table and the chairs right next to the door to the balcony. And I have my trash can right on the like left side of the fridge. So it's nearby adjacent to where the table is for like their little like pseudo dining room area. That's where I have that. Why? Where do you have yours? Can opener that can go in there. Sponge that can go right there. I feel like you also can you can sit right there and be fine. The other boot! I was looking for you. There's no room back there to put it, huh? I mean, I guess we could put it like in here. I mean, it's a little bit funny, but it's not like it doesn't work. You know what I mean? In which case, I can give the shoes a little bit more of a breathing space. The Mount Fuji fandom is dying. Represent if you're a true Fujoshi. The Mount Fuji fandom? What is the Mount Fuji fandom? It has something to do with Fujoshis? I think this makes more sense. I'm sad that we didn't keep the trophy. I wish we had. I guess we have two different kinds of can openers. Alright. Cups, glasses, little plates. Yay! I love having big and little plates. Under the sink. Under the sink. Alright, I guess I can see it. Under the sink. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, shit. Can I? Yeah, I can rotate you. Awesome. Then I can put the sugar in front, and I can put the salt here. And I put the sugar, I don't know, there-ish? Maybe the cookies can go up here. Then I can put the oil next to that, move the salt over, put the sugar there. Yes! There we go. Fujoshi is the group name for fans of Mount Fuji. I thought that you were talking about, like Fujoshis, like Fujoshis. I did not. Is this instant coffee? I did not put that together. There we go. I guess, I don't know what this is. I guess that's fine. Wait. What? Oh, there's another space. Okay. Big spoons. Big spoons, little spoons. Yes, there we go. Guys, I think we're unpacked. Hell yeah. Poof, 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 poof. I have no clue what you're talking about. Fujoshis. That's like the girls who. Does that need to be there? Oh, and this needs to be somewhere different too. Shit. The girls who fetishize guys in Japan, Fujoshis. That's Fujoshi. That's why I was confused about fans of Mount Fuji. I was like, that's. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know? Let's put the day planner in here. Then we can put the eraser. I guess we can put that there on the desk. Yay! I could have zoomed out this whole time? That info just fried my brain and it wasn't even that shocking. What do you mean? You're just saying a lot of words. Oh, so you're fucking with me. Oh, so you're fucking with me. So you're screwing with me. Okay. I see how it is. I see. So you're just messing with me on purpose then. What'd I get? I got something. A sticker? Classes start Monday, uni, here I come. Oh, that's cute. I unpacked 2024. Oh, I do get stickers. Oh, look at that! Oh, these are the achievements. That's cute. Are you a Mount Fuji hater? No, I like Mount Fuji, but I would not consider myself a Fujoshi. For sure. For sure, not that. Quick playback GIF. Oh my god, you can watch me unpack stuff? Oh man, that's... Oh man, that's rough. Oh, I didn't mean to actually video... Oh! I didn't know you'd go this low. It's not low. I'm not a Fujo... Oh, man. Oh no, I feel like I've screwed up the game here. I think I've screwed up... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay, that's fine. Just blast my whole shit, why don't you? I'm so glad that this specific computer has, like, all the whatchamacallit stuff on it. Awesome. Cool. I'm just, like, doxing myself left and center today. Shit. Yo, we're a cosplayer! We're cosplaying Sailor Moon! This is the best news I've got from this game! Fuck yeah! This is great! We're cosplaying Sailor Moon! Look at this! It looks amazing! Oh, man. What is this? Okay, we got living room, dining room. This is messy as fuck. Are we just cleaning up? Is this a cleaning up level? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, we're unpacking. Okay. Did we move back home? Is this home? What is this? What is this weird apartment? I mean, I guess it's nice. I guess. What is this? Is this a game? Oh, it's a DVD. Cool. Can we just like mix our DVDs in? Oh, we got manga and stuff. I guess we can put our DVDs here for now. We got some Blu-rays down here. Yeah, I guess this works. Hey, our little toy. Let's leave that in our bedroom so we can take a look and just be happy about it. We can't exactly put it on the windowsill again. We can just put you up here, bud. Playing Pokemon, the card, is that the card game? Hell yeah, D&D dice. The card game? Oh, a tablet! Fuck yeah! Oh, this is awesome. I like how the whatchamacallit has a little spot, has a little like rubbed in, worn in spot. That's so cute. This is so cute. Okay, hold on. Let's adjust. Where can I put you for the time being? I'm just gonna put you here for a second, just so I can get. There we go. I'm gonna put that there. No, maybe the tablet goes on the other side. So we have the mouse, and then we have the tablet like here-ish. Have y'all heard of a book diary of an oxygen thief? No, I haven't. What's that about? The online one. Nice. Oh, cool. And then we've got a planner. Awesome. She really likes purple, huh? Is that her favorite color? Maybe we put this here like that. That could work. Alarm clock again. I guess that'll have to go here. I can't see anywhere to put it, like, close to the thing. How do you play online Pokemon anyway? Like, what is that? What is this? I don't know what this is. I'm gonna put it in here. I just don't know what it is. Oh, there's multiple of them. Postcards, maybe? Oh, in that case... Oh, in that case, should they get hung up here? Yeah. Awesome. I guess we travel? The MP3 player, fuck yeah. Oh, this is the closet, right? Yes. Awesome. This game is so... It's very fun. It's really chill. It's way more chill than I thought. It's an autobiograph of an anonymous author where he talks about his pleasure about music. Ooh. You can open packs, make... Oh, sorry, I thought that was connected. Ooh. Book Diary of an Oxygen Thief, an autobiography from an anonymous author. The author is sick, but I'm curious to read it. Yeah, I don't know that I would necessarily be interested, but like, it definitely sounds interesting. That's like the manga. There's a not a serial killer, a cannibal in Japan. When he was in France, he ate a woman, and then because of like weird international law, he kind of got away with it. Like just nothing happened. They couldn't exactly take him to court about it. So he went back to Japan and fucking made a manga about his experience eating this woman. Why he chose her, how he chose her, what he did to her, how exactly he prepared her. Like, and he said he's never eaten another woman after that, but he does sometimes think about like just what it was like to eat her. And I'm like, oh, it's so uncomfortable, you know? Maybe they should go up here. Our little like journals and stuff. I guess I can leave the day planner here though. That seems fine. Oh, do I not have space? Hold on. Let's move you here. Now do I have space? Yes. Heck yeah. I like the little smiley we got. Buff. Read a little bit and it's interesting. What's striking to you about it? Like what about it is like seems really interesting? The colored pencils again. I guess I can put these up here for now. We can always move things around, you know? Ooh, now we've got like more serious markers. Yeah, we're getting real serious with the markers. All right. Okay. I don't have anywhere good for this freaking eraser, like ever. We can put you here too. Note cards? All right. Oof. Yeah, I thought that it was. I always thought it was interesting when you get to read books from people that like commit what I would consider to be very heinous crimes. Like it reads very, you know. I'm always thinking like I want to read it because I want to know what the hell was going through your mind, but at the same time, I know that I personally and like my mental state can't fucking handle that shit. You know what I mean? I'm such a wimp when it comes to stuff like that. I really am. Oh, you should have more space for shoes down there now. Oh, you know what? We've also got like a little whatchamacallit, so I can always go put the shoes out in the front, I imagine, also. Unless we want to keep the shoes here. It looks like there's probably enough space. Oh. Whoops. No. Keep the pants out. I can probably hang these up. I want to see how he views it from his perspective, if he justifies it or not. Or doesn't just address the morality, just says what he feels. Yeah. The Japanese one I always thought was interesting because he does directly be like, I know that it's wrong. The entire time I did it, I was aware that it was wrong, but I felt that I had to go through with it anyway. Like it was like a compulsion. That sort of thing is very interesting to me. The idea that someone would describe cannibalism as a compulsion, I want to know what the hell else was going on in his life, you know? I guess we can put this in here. We can maybe leave that out and put this away in there. Like that. Just curious overall. Yeah. I feel ya. Said at the start he only hit a woman once and that also hooked me up because why would he do that? That is a really good hook. That is the thing with like those kinds of stories where it's like you have to have a hook. That was the advice from the writing book from way back when. Should I be putting the books out in the living room, maybe? Maybe I put the books out in the living room. There we go. That was the thing about the writing games, though. That it was like, yeah, you have to have a strong hook. If you don't have a strong hook, then it's not anything, basically. So the fact that he has a strong hook that makes you interested in reading more is definitely like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's good writing. I see. If nothing else, I mean, the rest of it sounds, a little abhorrent. I'm definitely not with it, but like, definitely good writing. Yeah, we've got a lot of books. I'm gonna just stack these, and then I'm gonna move them out to the living room, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got posters! Oh, it's the same poster! That's kind of nice. Oh, cool, more hangers? Awesome. I guess the hats should probably go up here, and the pants should probably go down here, right? I think that probably makes a little bit more sense than how I was doing it. Freaking frisbee, that can probably also go in the living room. What is this? Is this a water shoe? We'll put you there. Who really needs to use water shoes all that frequently, you know? Does she go camping a lot? Is this a camping girl? I mean, camping is fine. It's just like, it's not my favorite activity. I've gone camping like all of twice, and both times it's like, it's not, I can't sleep is the real problem. I have a really hard time sleeping elsewhere. Does anybody else relate? Like, if it's not my home, or if it's not somewhere like with people that I'm very familiar with, then I tend to have a very difficult time. Ah, there we go. Oh, the apron! There's gotta be a kitchen. Yes, there is. Oh, there's not like a hook for her apron in the kitchen? Lame. Shit. Yeah, this is actually how I have it set up in my IRL kitchen. It's kind of like this with the fridge, and then to the left is the... Yeah. Alright, what time is it? It's been about 3 hours. It's been about 3 hours. I think I'm going to call it here, just because my voice is starting to get a little bit shot, like a little bit more shot than I anticipated that it would. You know what I mean? I think this is where I'm going to call it. The can placement is good. Yeah, I know. I've known this. Oh, I didn't realize that the music stopped for you guys. That's lame. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. Did you guys want me to set up the whatchamacallit? Because I can do that right now really quickly if you want. Hold on. Give me one moment to reconnect my friggin' thing. There we go. Awesome. You do? You want me to do the thing? Alright, one second. Add source. Here. We'll go over here. I'll move over like this, so that way we got it. Quick question! Yes! What's the question? What's up? If I'm getting absolutely beat by a girl, yes. What about it? Add source. Image. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything set up here. Oh crud, do I even remember where I put that stuff? It's gotta be in my VTuber, in my PNG tuber area. Where would I have put you? Oh, is it possible that I have it in my assets folder? That seems unlikely. 3D assets, art assets, specific use art. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Boff. We have that frame. Where's the memorial frame? I know it's in here. I just saw it. Here it is. Nope, there it isn't. There it isn't. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore that one. I'm gonna replace it. 1 second. 1 second. We're replacing it. I just gotta find the old one. I thought I had it all, like, easily accessible, but I guess I forgot to freaking move it into its own little area. We have the party streamers, Pokemons. Oh my god, did I get rid of the freaking memorial stuff? No! No, there it is. That's better. bald for the memorial? That's so rude! I can't show up bald to the memorial, you guys! You just... Also, party life! Hold on, let me double check YouTube. Let me double check YouTube. It says if I'm being absolutely beat by a girl and then you stop talking. Is all good? Need a proper haircut for this funeral. I do not need I need my hair! How am I supposed to be like sad and somber and serious if I don't have hair? Image. Browse. Sorry, I'm trying to set up. I know it's taken me a moment. My bad, I apologize. Alright, here we go. Here are the flowers. Shit. Wrong flowers, wrong flowers, wrong flowers. Redeemed headpad! Don't headpat my bald ass head! That's so rude! That's so... I cannot believe this! I cannot believe your audacity! These flowers, yes, there we go. Okay. Headpat looks like it's shiny. You guys! Oh man. There we go. I think that looks good. And now, we're gonna add source. Well, Ira 1.0 has long been dead. This is Ira 2.0's funeral. 1 second. I'm almost done. I almost have it set up. I know I'm taking like a long ass time. Sorry, give me a moment. Alright, we gotta go to the Mech Ira, and then we go to art, and then we go to PNG Tuber, PNG 2.0. Let's get a good picture of her. Let's get a good, pretty picture of her. Eyes open, mouth closed. Yes. Oh my god, why is she massive? Oh my god, why is she massive? She's so huge. Okay, hold on. Ira goes underneath. Okay. We're almost there. Alright, okay. Now I just gotta go put on sad music. Hold on. Almost there! We're almost there! Sad music. Here we go. How's this one? This works. I think this works. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. And I do it back if I know options, can I? If you're being beat up by a girl, I feel like it's reasonable. Is she hitting you hard? Because I feel like it's reasonable. I feel like it's very reasonable to hit her back. Alright. Can I put my hair back on, please? Or do I really have to do the service bald? Alright, we're going right into it. Okay, I see. Give me a sec. Okay. Oh no, I can't. Why isn't it working? Oh, because that's not on. There we go. Okay, here we go. Sorry, I'm being so serious now. We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of our dear, close friend, Ira PNG Model 2.0. Although she is gone from us physically, she is never gone from our hearts. Oh yay, my hair is back. I think it reset my crying too. Okay, there we go. Hold on, wait. Okay, there we go. Okay. I will now read some comments from those who are closest to— Why did you bald me again? Stop balding me! Stop it! This is so sad! Why do I gotta be bald? Fuck! Ira 2.0 was the better Zoro. She always lost her house in the Minecraft. Yes, we will forever remember the way that she used to lose her bearings when going in the most simplest of straight directions. Oh, I don't have my tits on. Hold on, wait, hold on. I can add a tit source so you guys can throw shit at me. Hold on. Wait. No, wait, hold on. Hold on. 1 second, 1 second. 1 second. No. Okay. There you go. Okay. Stop making me laugh! Stop making me laugh! This is an important, emotional moment. Okay, we're mourning here, alright guys? We're mourning. Stop making me say tits, okay? Stop making me bald, alright? We are mourning the very dear unexpected departure of Ira Model 2.0, okay? Okay. Oh shit, where was I? I was saying something. I don't know. Does anybody have anything else they want to Does anyone else want to come forward with memories of the dearly departed that they would like to share before we say a final farewell? Oh shit, I was like, hold on. We're gonna reset it. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Ira 2.0, if I knew you were gonna be short, you... What about a kangaroo fighting... Sir, this is a funeral! This is a funeral! Man. Oh, and also party life. We thank you for your being here today, even though you had no deeper personal connection to the dearly deceased. We want to thank you for your contributions to this service. This was a kind gift. She would have wanted it. I do not know. I don't know that she would have. Let me look up some funeral lines. Hold on, we're gonna play this out. We're gonna give this funeral speech fast, easy. A eulogy. They call it a eulogy. Hold on, okay. Here we go. If I had to describe Ira Model PNG 2.0 in one word, I would use the word does anybody have any words that they would use to describe? I will always remember the time Ira Model 2.0 hosted the most wonderful memorial for Derp Ira. May she rest in peace. And then immediately after put out party streamers and celebrated having a new face. It was quite a moment. And I think that will forever be my favorite memory of Ira Model PNG 2.0. Boof boof. Buff. Flat! I guess, yeah, she's a PNG. I guess flat would technically work. Never met him, but seems cool. See ya, I guess. Thank you. No RIP bozos allowed in the audience. You can RIP bozo if you want to, but I mean, this is a funeral. If you want to be crass, at a funeral, that's your prerogative, for sure. But your choice. If I had to describe Ira, oh yay, I have my hair back. If I had to describe Ira 2.0 in one word, it would be Zoro. Well put. Well put indeed. 2D. Excellent, excellent choice. Excellent choice, Morris. I think we're good. Whoops. I think we're good. Yeah? Are we good? Are we satisfied? Are we satisfied with our memorial for Ira Model 2.0? If we ever get a new model, I didn't realize that you guys liked doing that so much. If we get a new model after this one, I will be sure to do the memorial up first, front and center. I see that is clearly very important to you, to have a moment to say goodbye, to reconcile with your feelings about a new unexpected change. So for sure, I will do that. Yes. Moving forward, any new model debut changes. You're already thinking of killing the new one. Not yet, but like, I mean, one day, I have, the problem is I made this one and I'm very happy with it and I think she looks fantastic. I started thinking about it. But I started thinking about it and I was like, wouldn't it be so cool to have like a ruined model where it's like more broken down, like less clearly repaired? Are you having fun? Take the. Why did it slide down my face like that? Oh my god. You're swapping VTuber models faster than I'm swapping girlfriends. Hey, why do I just keep getting smacked? That's a joke. Stop it! Party Life says take the hair away. I'll have to figure out a way to get you guys also a means to be able to do this stuff. Because I also want you guys on YouTube to. Because I also want you guys on. Because I also want you guys on YouTube to be able to join in the fun with the stuff. So I'll figure out a way to, like, I don't know, maybe I can make like a command on StreamerBot or something. Sorry, I had to check something real fast. Okay, boof, 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 boof. So that way you guys can also participate over on YouTube. Are you really just using all of your points at the last second just to smack me with things? There's a one that you can do that hits me with like 50 fucking objects all at one time. You can do that one. You don't have to spend 20 points doing one single smack. You can spend like 200 points to do like a 50 smack. That's an option. We all probably have a shit ton of points. True. Fair. I still have plenty of points. What do you mean what? Oh! Oh no, I don't have a cooldown timer! Oh shit! Stop redeeming it! Stop redeeming it! Stop! I'm gonna lag out! No, fuck, no! Why don't I don't have a redeem. I don't have a thing. Stop, I have to fix this. I have to make it cool down. Please, I need a cooldown. Oh man. This is it. This is it, huh? That's just it? The game dev should have thought. Alright. I think with that, I really will call it a day, though. I think that's gonna be it. But yay! We have a VTuber model now! Bonafide actual VTuber here, with a real and legitimate model. I'm trying to think if there's anything I forgot to show off that I wanted to show off. Oh yeah, I have a tongue. I have a tongue now. I have a tongue. Boof, boof, boof. New strat unlock, random bullshit go. I'm gonna put a cooldown on that. That today was the only day that everything didn't have a cooldown. So wait, I'm waiting. What's up? Do the reze thing? What's the reze thing? What's the reze thing? Do the reze thing? The reze thing? Reze. or Reezy? Could it be Reezy? When's the next stream? I stream every Wednesday. I'm gonna put up, I'm gonna start putting up, I'm blanking on what they're called. I'm gonna start putting up streaming schedules, on YouTube and in the Discord. But I stream every Wednesday at 2 p.m. EST, and then I'm going to start streaming an additional day. But my schedule at work changes and fluctuates a lot, so I'm gonna have to, basically update you guys every Sunday. The schedule is gonna come out. So we'll have a new schedule coming out tomorrow. But the next stream should be, I don't think it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. So the next stream should be Monday at 2 p.m. EST. Yeah. Oof, 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 oof. Oh, it's Discord, but I don't know if, I don't actually know. Here, I can, if you're interested, I can get the link. I don't know if I have it set up to run on YouTube. I have StreamerBot enabled, but I just failed at doing it. You don't know, it's so over, never mind. What is the Reze thing? What could that possibly mean? I'm looking it up. What is the Reze thing? What is that? What is Reze? Oh, fuck! You don't have to hit me about it! Damn! Alright! I get it! Shit! My god. Let me get a link. Copy. I'm sorry, I'm not talking enough. I should be talking more. There we go. I talk in there. There's a Discord link. Alright, cool. Yeah. With that being said, wait, you have Discord? Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know that? There's an Iron Discord. Yes! Willow, aren't you in it? Willow, I thought you were in it. Did you guys not know about the Discord? Oh, man. Oh, well, hold on. There you go. There's the link for you guys, too. Yeah, I talk about shit in there all the time. Not very often. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not in the Discord as often as I probably should be. And we don't have any, like, activities going on yet. I'll figure something out. I'll make something work. But, like, yeah. Look at it. You're not being excluded. I thought you guys knew. That's my bad. That's my bad. I apologize. Now you guys know. So yeah, what was I saying? The streaming schedules for each week are going to be posted in the Discord and on YouTube and probably also on Twitter. I don't know if any of you guys are on Twitter, but probably there also. So yeah, you always find the schedules there. I stream twice a week. Once is always going to be Wednesdays at 2 p.m. EST, and then usually there's going to be a second one. It's just a little bit more, well, I don't know when it's going to happen exactly. That's all. But yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, next time I see you guys should be Wednesday the 15th, 2 p.m. EST. With that, I'm gonna call it. I think that we did good. I think this was a good debut. Thank you guys so much for being here. So this is the part of the stream where I go through and I thank everybody by name, and I'm gonna really, really do my best to do that. So, thank you, Party Life, for talking over on YouTube. Thank you to Unia for talking over on YouTube. I know you were only there for a moment, though, but I still very much appreciate you being here. Thank you, Daywillow, for being in chat today. Thank you, Relo, for being in chat today. Thank you, Catmain, for being in chat today. Thank you to Judas for being in chat and being moderator. As always, I really appreciate it, even if you were only here for a moment. Thank you to... Who else was here? Thank you to Flameborn for being here in chat today. Thank you to... I just have to go over to see her name. 1 second. Hold on. What's it say? Cherub Bunny. Thank you, Cherub Bunny. Thank you, Cherub Bunny, for being here today. I appreciate your compliments, and thank you so much for following. I hope you stick around and you like even more. Thank you, Featherdust, for being in chat today. I really appreciate that. And I believe that is everybody. I think that's everyone. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you all had a fantastic time. I definitely did. I even made time to join the debut, but I was excluded from the Discord. I thought you guys knew about it. I apologize. You know now. You can join now, okay? No Discord for me. You can join. I gave you the link. It's right there. But yeah, that's going to be it. Yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and or night. Thank you so much again. This was absolutely fantastic, and I really had a hell of a time. I'm 17. Bro, why you here? Don't be 17. Be 18. Dude. Fair though, fair. Thank you for respecting the rules. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for being here today. As always, I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and or night. Alrighty. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oh, wait, hold on. I can do this now. Oh, wait, hold on. I have to take this down. And then I can do this. Ah! Bye. Bye. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.